Excuse me.
I hope y'all can hear me.
Now the mic is picking up.
Oh, hi everyone. I hope y'all can hear me. While we set the where it's standing up a little bit, we have one camera. This time being a
one
bit more
microphone.
casual. I don't know why we're doing, but we're live with everyone here. We're still trying to find the right position. Let's see if it's right with Tony also sitting in the screen.
Probably.
In the screen. In the screen.
Yeah, well, in
Down.
view.
Yep.
All right.
There we go. There we go.
Thank you for all being here. Hi, everyone. Now, I want to say this is our first time playing live, but the first time we played live, you didn't see because we screwed up how cameras work.
Sorry.
That was a collective negligence.
Yeah. However, we are all here together now, live, and it's working.
Don't die. Meanwhile, we have Andrea actively dying on screen.
I cannot now not mute myself, and that is a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I am allowed to
besides
speak.
us playing live, there's not going to be much difference in this session. We're just going to play normal session, normal everything. First, I gotta check announcements, but I don't think there are any. One thing I should probably say is that apparently everyone's doing bots.
You guys are just happy. We're just happy that everything is set up right
Yeah. But I think what I do have to say is, if you might have noticed, if you do follow us on YouTube, which I don't think a lot of people do, but if you do follow us on YouTube,
Which you should.
now. Shame.
which is good, the first episode
Good
of
point.
the first episode of our Codus accounts is now uploaded, and it will be uploaded every Tuesday. I'm not sure which day. Well, every Tuesday that they can. I'm not sure which time period yet, but expect the games on Tuesday. If you notice our Sunday game as well, those will be uploaded now every Monday or every Monday that we can. Outside of that, I think there's one more announcement, and that's for Siri. Not 100% sure. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Face is like confusion right now.
The thing you suggested. I don't know if that's a thing you want to do.
I am blanking.
The jacket.
Yeah.
I am because we hit I think 54 followers.
The more season.
We will be
57.
affiliated
Ew.
soon, and I decided that deserves a celebration. So shops are open again. So I'm going to be thrifting like a cool jean jacket, and I will be embroidering different items of the D&D campaign, some dice, some characters, some everything cool on that jacket. I'll probably like live stream bits of it, and then when it's done, we will do like a little raffle, and then one of the viewers will get that jacket as a little celebration of us being affiliate. So I think that's it.
This is information even for me now. Like, oh, that's new. Huh?
That's something we're doing.
That's also true.
And yeah, so we'll keep probably keep you updated. We're gonna be rescheduling things on the Instagram and the Twitter, so we can update you on stuff again. But we're
The
just
Instagram is active again.
lazy.
Ew.
I heard Sam wants to say something.
Yeah, now, as you have noticed, there is also an update in the overlay right now. We updated it.
Which looks great, by the way.
Worked my ass off. And I'm very proud of it. There are some small Easter eggs in there. And if you figure it out, you figure it out. So, yeah. Also, new overlay, new starts, new year. So we go for it.
I think we also are gonna. I want to say speculate on the one for the Sunday game. There's gonna be some changes as well.
Yep.
Yes.
Outside of that, I think the reason why we're doing this, we should also.
Yeah!
This is our first year together. Like this is our. We have 1 year behind us now as a D&D group. Not 1 year of streaming. We have streamed less than 1 year.
Yeah.
We started playing since last year, the 15th. which is why we're all together.
And no one died yet, like us as persons, not as
We've
characters.
had plenty of
Characters.
character deaths.
Characters, we have 4 deaths.
Yeah, 4.
Yes.
I very quickly say.
Twice.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's we're still friends, guys. Look at us on the table.
I have changed characters most.
All that
Yeah,
noise.
yeah.
Goodbye, Omni.
Some are friends, some are more.
No, yeah, no, true.
No.
What?
Oh.
Dude, I'm a lesbian. What are you?
That was funny.
It was very funny.
this is. What are you doing?
Since this is our first time, we are, again, this is a little bit of a tryout, so there might be not some optimal audio, or like the cameras maybe a little bit off. We'll see how all that goes. But right now we're here to have fun. And the first thing we're going to have to do is the same thing we always do. I need a recap.
Yes, sir. Let me go back. So, I was not. Session 37. We traveled. And we traveled towards Zambia. I don't know why this accent is happening here. No accent.
No.
It's not. It's no one's accent. We
Pretty Greece.
came to the place where there was fighting happening between the House of Mistral and the House of Zemlia, and we learned that the lower 3 houses are attacking Mistral. Mistral is holding their ground and moving into Zemlia. Dunyan is attacking the lower 3 houses, which are called the Alliance. No one knows where the king is, and there was not a word from him since the moon fell. So that is alarming.
Great.
We traveled a long, long road, and we found refugees from the House of Zemlia. We found many, many refugees from the House of Mistral, and we also looked at Zemlia. We just took in the beautiful view, and there are wild magic surges. As everyone got hit and everyone surged. Very positive thing that happened is that Willow got a great dress. But besides that, people teleported off the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you.
Because
you
you're
did.
broke.
I also didn't.
I am
I
way too
also
much cash,
didn't
I know.
teleport off the bridge. Who did teleport off the bridge were Mari, Drakur, and Ashana. Ashana got cool wings. I actually wrote down Ashana got cool wings.
Nice.
I mean,
so,
you cannot see my wings.
No,
no,
I
but
don't.
they are cool.
I forgot to say.
But they're cool though. So she was fine. Drakur was knocked out unconscious.
But he's an orc, I believe.
Mari had a little bit of a problem. Saga also has cool wings, which she used to save.
yeah, I
Get
was,
Mari.
I was
Yeah, get
about
Mario.
to save Mari. Mari saved herself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I use science.
You rolled a natural.
I saved myself with
rolled a natural
anger.
No.
Yeah,
Pure
you
anger. How do I not
were
die?
unconscious.
I'm too mad to die.
But you rolled a natural 20.
Oh, maybe that was, but I did not completely die
No.
because I used gust of wind to break my fall.
Yeah, but you were rolling death saves.
Yes,
And
but-
I rolled that save. But I rolled. They did roll the
That
save for that.
was the moment we actually got to the place where the camp of the House of Mistral,
War was happening.
war camp.
where war camp,
War crimes.
and
Main camp.
there was a pile
there were
of
crimes
dead
committed.
buddies of the Edgenesi dead buddies, and I wrote down in quotations that is what we call war crimes, using dead body as essence to transcend.
Yeah.
They got heated.
But that's something the House of Mistral would never use. So don't worry about it. It's fine.
Only Willow believes that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true.
No.
And then we decided to travel to Zambia
Did you
through the
get spotted
countryside
up?
to not go through
What
the
item?
war fields. Mari, Saga, and Drakur decided to investigate a town, an attacked town to be exact, and they found a girl in her father's arms who was protecting her with his transcendence or embrace. It was an embrace. And they freed her, which is great. Look at them go. Awesome. Yeah,
Name is
good job.
Jade.
Her name is Jade.
Yeah,
And she's traveling with us to Zemblia. And let's just forget the part where she woke up Willow with throwing a rock in her face.
Not throwing, trying to stomp your face.
Yeah, multiple times. Yeah,
Peter.
Then
so
she
we,
got heated out of the
Yeah.
tent. Like,
and
And then someone else got heated in.
yeah.
yeah, because wild magic is crazy like that, and we summoned a hot dragon huntress, and her
Yeah.
name is Sella, and she's hot, and that's all you need. Oh, that's not all you need to know. Mari fucked her.
Yeah.
That's the extra point.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
We're gonna start the session at entering Zemblia with Sella and Jade. Wait, Sella's with us?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
Yeah, they came with.
Don't forget you have to cloak.
I am wearing the
Advantage on shit.
Yes.
Shit.
I've got advantage.
And you got
Shit.
my cloak.
Yeah, I got,
You got my
your
swords.
white
You got my
cloak
axe.
Yes,
that lets me really stand out even more than I already
you're
do.
my fuzzy white cloak.
You know, I was convinced that I had.
Like, you know
Stop,
that I
stop,
have
stop.
the Outlander background and everything I do stands out.
I'm
And now
sorry.
I even look stand out.
You know, I'm not sorry.
No.
I would like to give the word back to our DM.
Yes, as you guys approach, you do see the. Well, you first have to go through some piece of the countryside of Zemlia because most cities have a block of countryside that isn't protected by these large walls. Same with Zemlia. You see a lot of people patrolling these areas, so you did manage to barely get into that area, barely get into it unseen. You did have Sella, which some people definitely did notice, but
And a hook horror.
no, even more people noticed. Well, we eventually arrive through this countryside at these large gates where you see protected
Gate.
Yeah, there's a word for a gate in a wall.
Door?
It's one of those metal things.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
Cora something.
Yeah.
A
no.
gall. Gate and a wall gall.
Gall.
One of those metal gates that goes down with those points at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The palisade,
Spiky stuff.
I think, right?
Sure.
Don't know.
Yeah.
We say yes.
No, it's not. But it's
I will look it up for you. Just keep
yeah.
going.
A postern.
No.
No.
A postern is a secondary door or gate, particularly for fortifications such as city walls.
Apostle or imposter?
Postern.
Kind of sus.
Kind of, but it's guarded by these two guards wearing relatively normal guard outfits. They don't seem to be. I mean, they are trained soldiers, but they are
Portcullis.
portcullis. Yeah.
Or
But they're wearing these relatively normal guard outfits. They're of course trained, but not. They don't look like they're like frontline
Rips.
soldiers.
yeah.
And as your group approaches, they kind of immediately take note.
Can I, before we really enter the gate, please tell the hook horror to just wait outside?
Oh, it's not now. Mike has to pick
Yeah,
up.
normally
He
the
actually
mic
hears
doesn't
it.
pick it up.
Yeah.
Apparently, a couple of like tappies, and I want to tell him to
Yeah, Chef,
Sleep.
stay here.
like.
Up, life.
You just hear it like you hear I need to leave. I protect.
Most importantly, he protects.
You can't. You are more, and you will harm me more while staying with me here than you do if you stay. Just stay in the hills. Make sure you don't die.
And you basically hear it say is like, I don't like this. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
And he starts stacking up.
Yeah. I can dream about this.
He looks at you. He looks at you and say, I trust. You don't hear that. Sort of. You are told this. You kind of recognize this, but it then walks away.
Any water for me?
You just hear, and then you hear Stella just like, and what is this thing? I know it's a hook horror, but she speaks to it.
It's a friend.
Don't question
don't. Yeah,
Drop the book.
honestly,
It's a burn.
It is my protector.
we
That's what it
have
does.
learned that, especially with our group, sometimes it's just best not to ask too many questions.
The hood is up and she's hiding.
Okay. The core just kind of like.
I don't have.
I
one.
put on
I don't even have a jacket.
My horse will like point.
It's becoming cold outside too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
from
getting
my
winter.
bag, I just grab a coat, like with no sleeves. Just say jacket.
No, just a jacket. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Someone needs. I need.
You don't have the problem with Sia, just
The
like
cold.
Sia has. Cold.
I don't think that she wants to. Also,
If
I
anyone keeps anyone warm, it's me, not the other way around.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
You certainly seem to have let it go.
Thank you.
listening. She just
In
tossed
summer.
their blonde braids into the side.
Let's go.
And it goes through her.
Yeah.
I'm not good at keeping anyone warm.
Yeah, you're quite wet.
I just roll my eyes and walk off.
Going to the good sense to go. Huh?
I just roll my eyes and walk off.
I don't like the
Oh,
lobby
we need to
that-
go together.
that probably is the point.
Yeah, I walk a little bit
Moist.
away from it, annoyed.
Moist.
Well,
That sound
You
makes it.
remember what I
You know, I
told
don't
you?
like the word, but that sounds really worse.
you remember what I told you.
You've told me about.
I will be here, relaxing, and you do the job for me. Dragon, remember?
Black dragon. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty far away.
In the south. I remember. Nowhere south.
Yeah, south.
No, I do this all in memory. Because I got
But it's
I
kind
have
of,
good memories.
but there's probably more around here. I've heard rumors of one close by.
Dragon?
Yes. But I will go inside until you are done with your business, and then you can report back to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
She's so hot.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I have my.
I do not
Very
hear.
officially one more question.
Me neither.
don't see it.
I know she's a good fighter.
It's not a
but,
stupid question, but do you know? We had like a small conversation about it before, but and I would like probably try to walk a bit with Salah because
I mean, she's still walking to the gate. Like she's
Yeah.
okay,
Walking
yeah.
do you
Hey,
know
whoa.
anything about an old god called Terrovia? She's been alive since before the polls. She's my best, honestly.
Your best friend?
No, the
Best
she's no,
gotta look
your
for better
best
friends,
pieces.
bro.
my best option for answers. Like Mari,
My first
Mari has
roll was
never
20,
been
I
to a
wasn't rolling.
library.
I rolled a one.
No?
No.
We're opposites.
They're boring though.
They're besties.
What about the tennis theory?
Oh, that's his name.
Well, no, his name is Terrovia.
Well, his name's Terrovia, but that's his.
Died a long time ago, if I remember correctly.
How bad would it be if he's technically not?
Kind of like,
Meh.
okay.
Apparently, when I don't know what pages know this. Give me a second. After some guy named Tom and created the polls, apparently he did not die, Carabel. He shattered into pieces. And I'm looking for pieces. So if you ever see another person, maybe you don't have to. You really don't have to, but if you ever feel bored and you see like a person who has like tentacles for arms, just not a mile away, they have artifacts.
I've seen more things with tentacles, but I doubt that.
Very specific with like art, like special tentacles. I guess it's the best word.
Great, yes. I will.
I don't know how to
Certainly.
explain it. It's just I'm looking for artifacts that are pieces of
Death
Carnival.
God. Great.
No, not dead, just shattered into
Caraballo is dead.
I mean, well, shit. Then I gotta tell that to Akmala.
Yes, if something shatters in a million pieces, it's dead. Whatever's left is new.
Akmala's very convinced he can rebuild it.
Rest in
Not.
peace, moon.
Rest in pieces.
Yes, and Willow's convinced he can fix the moon. But not everything can happen.
You know what? Fair enough.
Can we hear this conversation?
Yeah, she's not being very quiet about it.
Would I know anything about that god?
Caraballo.
I just want to ask.
Well,
It was Fury of the Fury.
Tempest Spirit.
No,
I have a controller.
Caraballo is. I mean, if you hear the name, it probably make a religion check. Just
Ooh, it's a 19.
Ooh.
I
That
will-
was
Plus?
plus something.
I have
can't
too
read.
much.
Too much things open.
It's not. Oh, sorry.
There's not much going on.
Religion.
No, but I want like
When?
a new thing.
20.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Plus
Yeah.
Caraballo. You would recognize the name. You would first of all just recognize the name Caraballo. Caraballo, the Tempest Fury, is a god that it's a god whose domain is the sky. Very simply, a tempest, things like lightning also would fit in his portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
It is said that he is responsible for the heaviest storms and the calmest days. That his followers represent both the angry storm to your enemy and the calmest day to your ally.
Yeah.
They are generally relatively good aligned, like Caraballo is, but there are ways to worship this god without being good. Like, it's all about the tide and the ebb and flow of a battle of life of the sea. It's a very broad god that you can follow.
Okay, fair.
Evil.
Okay, we approach the gate.
Approach
Yeah.
the gate.
We
Yeah, you see
enter.
these two guards, these two Earth Ganassis. Roll a charisma stealth check, please.
All of us, or
No.
A charisma stealth check. How do you do that?
you have advantage
If
on
you're,
the stealth
if you're-
checks.
if you're proficient with charisma, then or if you're proficient with stealth checks, you have your proficiency. If not, it's just a straight charisma.
Just straight charisma.
How-
Does it count as a stealth check so I can make it
Yes.
with advantage?
How's Jade looking?
Jade is very
That's a
silent,
17.
walking with you.
-1.
Like, is she? I am
I am-
definitely trying to. I don't know if I.
Insight,
Yeah,
I'm like
I
walking.
still have my hand on my actual.
I am walking next to Jade.
Yeah, I am definitely keeping
I
up. Like,
calmly
is
walk
she
behind
planning
her
on
with my
saying
hand.
anything? Can
It's like,
I?
what's your
Nothing
insight?
going on.
My insight? Do I need to roll?
Yeah, you need
Oh,
to roll you're
16, by the
actively
way.
looking all for crystals.
okay. That is.
I got a -1 in charisma. Do that.
Yeah,
I am the most charismatic
There
character
he is.
here.
I'm blind.
I'm not.
I'm
Just
below
one.
now.
-1.
12. And the other insight? Did anyone else make an insight?
I wanna.
Oh, yeah.
I'm walking next to her. I wanna.
Walking behind her.
I'm
I
just-
think I'm walking somewhere up front with my hood up.
Yep.
Also.
I'm too
Maybe
busy
one of the
focusing on
first-
myself.
Stella is probably closest to you.
It's
Oh,
six.
great.
6, right?
That's
I was
Six,
walking
right?
with
Yeah,
someone else.
that's-
so,
yeah,
like,
you
Okay,
know-
so that's
yeah,
14.
I'll be fine.
14.
the person
Plus
who
8.
also has bad
16.
eyes.
Yeah, but
16,
it's
14,
dark
and
and
12.
I can't see dark.
16, 14, and 12. That's 16. She's definitely planning something. It's not clear what. There's definitely a plan going on. She's thinking very clearly. She's
Crap.
ready.
I really wanted to
Well,
knock
I
her
have
out for it,
something.
but-
If for the second I see her.
Can we?
We are like flanking her. We're like walking
Yeah.
around her as a square. So
I mean,
if she
I
tries
am-
anything.
I am in front, but I have long range things I can
I can bonk her.
I'm
So-
walking.
I just want to see how this plays out, honestly. I'm just
Not
curious
well.
at this point. No,
Not well.
definitely
try.
not.
With you in jail, that's how this plays out.
Sure. I mean, he did say the
Still.
guards weren't military grade, so.
I really cannot read anything. from
Uh,
this.
It's really quiet on my end. I've
The
everything
sound.
at 100 volume and it's still relatively quiet. I don't know if this is my laptop or universal though.
It's Bella.
I know.
Shit, man. No, I'm kidding. What, you're already married?
Well, no, it's because I saw myself on camera, then I'm like, oh, damn, I look
I
like
think you
shit.
have to be more
Yeah, but all of us.
here.
Is it with
Yeah,
all of us?
I'm
Yeah, but
fucking
we all
gorgeous.
can't.
Yeah, you are.
Like,
You
It's a sound you hear, but after a while I heard Ash all say voice in my ear.
yeah, but I can't speak
Because
it
Ash
further.
has a loud voice.
Yeah,
It can't go further.
No, that's
this,
fine.
this is
Yeah.
the point. Okay.
I also have a pretty loud voice, and I'm right in front of the
Ik ben ook tot de Amsterdammers. Dit is mijn
Rotterdammers.
Ja.
We might be able to. I don't know if this is in the future. I could bring my mic, and then we could both plug
mics.
both in.
Yeah.
And then you can basically put separate audio tracks.
For sure, we're figuring things
We'll
out.
see it for next time. This is all for mostly fun.
And the fact that that works is already good.
Dude, we're already doing better than last time.
Yeah, we are.
Honestly, we're still live, you know?
That is something.
We have more than 4 minutes
Tony
of
is
footage.
just turning up the mic.
But yeah, you guys are just. She's planning something as you walk up, and you're ahead with Sella, who kind of looks at you, just kind of suspicious.
I
I don't think
don't
you.
have anything.
I think she found out who you were just by markings and how you act.
You still have the same cloak as well.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
clothes.
Nah, it's more.
I mean,
beat up.
your Ashana markings are still the same over your body, so.
Kinda, yeah.
Same type around
Yeah.
her horns.
So yeah. So
Oh, it's a turtle now.
Yeah.
It's better now when we did is working.
Well,
what has happened to you?
The same thing that happened to the cat guy who was by a
You guys
guy.
do often die, don't you?
I mean,
this is a story
Yeah.
I also wish to hear.
Sorry, all about it.
well,
It
honestly,
has been something.
yeah. I think we in the total are now at 4, 5.
I'd hate for my lifespan to just. I do. What?
No, that was just me reacting.
Rather a short, meaningful life than a long one that doesn't do anything.
I like I like the years that I had.
Yes, but
I mean, personally, I also died out of 5 short life.
But-
Time with living everyone I know.
But
Good.
how do you think your group's faring? The group looks a little bit.
what?
On the ropes.
Oh. I'm
mean,
not the
looking
person you
attention
should
to you,
ask
Bella.
that. I keep my
Bella says, "Don't pay attention to me."
Sorry, Ben.
We are
Sorry,
we are
sorry.
paying attention to.
That are you doing this in?
Stella is doing this, yeah.
Can you stop?
Well, I do not have forever, and neither do
How
you.
then do you leave?
You always like this.
Because I am.
I could kill you again.
I mean,
I prefer you not to.
you know she can. And personally, I prefer
know
not
she
to.
can.
Because I already had to tell your grandpa once that you died. I'd rather not do it
Could I-
again within the same
But
2
could I
months.
ask you specifically because one, you're the one that hates me, and two, well,
But the fact that you see me now,
Oh, she's
after, mostly you're just ignoring my ass.
Shauna,
Or
please
even-
pick your battles. Please.
she
I don't
made-
think
she
I can
made that
survive
motion with her
that.
head, by the way. You're
Yeah.
like-
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah.
and because the silent ones are often the ones that most observant of their parties.
True.
So I asked the right one. How's your party faring? They look like a little bit like a bunch of shit. One died. One left.
Yeah.
I'm like,
One was
Well-
mom. You died again.
Yeah.
Well,
Again.
again, there's another one. You all look the same to me.
that's racist.
I don't care.
Willow?
But that these are information you don't have to care about. not going to say that to you.
I don't know, why do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no offense,
you're-
but
Rather than having you hunting dragons for me, of course I care about how the well-being of the little people do.
The fact you are asking.
I mean, I died and lost an arm, but survived myself. I think I'm doing pretty good.
I know, I'm asking you to be good people. Oh my god, what a terrible human being.
You're a dragon hunter.
Yeah, and I hunt dragons.
Yeah. Why aren't you
I'm
the dragon?
hunting dragons, just bigger ones than you.
Yeah,
you can.
we get like
The
Me
crew just
neither.
standing there like,
Willow's not listening.
but I love her.
Stagger's still just looking at Jade.
Jade is
He's-
doing like the encounter, like the listening girl, like.
She is Dolores.
Dolores. I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm asking you to be good human beings with even the reward of a dragon's horde as a reward. Oh my god, so terrible.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
You might dislike me, but I have the best interest of humanity in heart.
I find it quite interesting.
Yes.
I never thought on bullshit.
Just
I
what? Just don't stand like
no. I'm just going to share.
Then he'll use breath
Fine.
weapon and you all
Let
all
be it.
spread out.
They always say don't go for the head, don't stand by the
Just don't run to me. Things get difficult.
So if something goes bad, you do not wish to have responsibility.
I have responsibility for me and myself. What you plan to do is your own thing. I just like for someone to also have the best interest of people at heart.
They do.
I do. I kill evil dragons for a living. What do you
Yeah.
do?
They
What do you
that.
do?
I'm
What
in
do
the-
you do?
I'm
for
in the
betterment of
arena.
humanity?
Absolute best.
Tell me, what do you do that betters humanity?
Finding a cult that maybe hunts people.
It's like
Nothing.
starting a war, killing people who have a job. She points at Willow and says, "They're starting a war," and she
Course.
points at you, hunting people who have a job, and then she just points at.
Yeah, they hunt people for something, and
They go
I-
for sport.
Yeah, I also hunt intelligent human beings, pretty much more intelligent than any living human alive.
those bitches hunted me down.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they
and
made
I
like a
do
whole
care,
village.
and I don't want any other person to be also hunted down.
Do you know that based on the creatures that you're speaking about, bloodhounds, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that the
They're
creatures
just
that you
not
talk
stupid.
about also hunt werewolves and other enemy creatures? They aren't just black and white. It's not as easy as what you're making it out to be.
I'm not saying it is easy.
No, but that is what I mean with what have you done that
Right.
betters humanity? Nothing.
Not
Actively-
yet.
Actively did something that worsened humanity, trying to recollect a dead god that's been dead for centuries.
I'm doing more than that.
I just watched.
Kind of looks at you.
Hey, at least I'm trying to do more than
That's
that.
what I mean. I don't know these two, so I will very honestly not be able to say anything about it.
Good.
But that's what I mean. I've done things to better humanity. You may look at me like shit and I may act like I'm better than you, but you want to know why? That's because I know I am.
I just care for my parents.
So,
To be fair,
do something good for once.
so that not
I-
everyone has the power to do something
No,
good
not
for
everyone does,
humanity.
but the things I'm making you do, because you don't choose to do it of your own volition, are within your power scaling. I'm only training you to be better at
Yeah.
this, because guess what? I at one point will disappear from this mortal realm because I don't have much time left.
You don't have much time left.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm a magic item, but the only thing that keeps me going is being fed
Spike.
with the souls of dragons. Yet, guess what? The powerful dragons that I need to have extinguished. It's very easy. The white dragon that we've slain and I've taken its heart, it has given me some amount of time.
The crew just stands there really confused, like what the fuck, magic item, everything.
So,
the
Over in L, please.
the
many else.
magic that is keeping you here is fading.
yes, and once I complete my job, learning a lesson. Fade from existence.
So dragon blood keeps you alive, or
No,
No.
for souls of dragons.
So
She's like a car, but different.
oh fuck.
The only reason I managed to wake up from last time is because I managed to acquire a soul somewhere. I couldn't remember.
That
Is
is concerning.
yeah.
Well, I'm unconscious for the time that I'm not awake. So if someone were to use me to slay a dragon without me
Everyone
being conscious, I would
unconscious.
awaken and take over the body. She just literally just does this.
Ah, got it. See, now we know how it
Interesting.
works.
Write down, don't
But
use
if
that
you
sword.
must know, those artifacts of that god I'm trying to collect is to get stronger so I can actually
Well,
do more good than I'm doing now.
yes. So
I have
I'm
ambitions.
agitated. Spent far too much time around imbeciles.
Sorry. Why do you say sorry?
you said you
To
were
be fair, no,
moments before you said you were
No.
enjoying yourself before you were pulled
I
here.
was, but you know how hard of a time it is to, I take a day off. I spent days with stupid politicians about making a move on a dragon because guess what? It's not easy when a dragon has made alliances with other fucking humans because then guess what? That's an asset and I can't just kill it. And when I go, I'd have an enemy as an entire nation, which I honestly couldn't have.
which nation?
Just
Being the
fighting.
Kiara dynasty. Civil war breaks out because a moon fell on top of the planet, breaking all the infrastructure. I've had a rough couple of days outside of.
I would see how that could be unpleasant.
Out of character, I think we need to speak up a little bit.
I don't seem to enjoy any nobles or anyone like very that nah, that's not.
I don't think you'd like anyone in power, to be fair. So, you know, I
if
respect.
they have earned it, I do. But thinking you are born into it or take it by force, that's not earning.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna see whoever noble wishes to please and lick my feet, and then I will.
That sounds disgusting.
Put up
That
high.
sounds disgusting.
We were
Have a good day.
You
I
too.
expect to hear from you soon.
Hey, don't king shame Saga. Some people,
Why?
you
She
know,
literally
like
walks-
that.
She
King
literally,
shaming is my king.
she quite literally walks ahead, and just these guards kind of like hold up their hand, and she just gives them one look, and these guards kind of
Nope.
She's so dope. I
Yeah,
love
really
her.
I
So
love
you
her.
character or out of character?
I would.
This is
Whoa.
out of character. Honestly, I
It
love
is-
her.
It is set out of character, but in character.
It's also Willow's thoughts.
Do we follow after her so the guards hopefully also?
Yes,
Okay.
that was exactly.
We're with her.
You can all make me a charisma deception, or charisma stealth check. You keep yours.
Can I do an intimidation? Just
Deception.
also glare at guards as I pass.
What does that mean again? I keep
You don't have
forgetting.
proficiency,
Sounds
If you're
so just
proficient in
straight
deception or
charisma
stealth,
check.
I think.
if you're not,
No.
you just make a charisma.
Fuck off with you.
Just because I haven't Italian name doesn't mean I'm
Are you
Italian.
doing stealth or
That was my friend
deception?
group that sent you that.
You can just
Well,
Can I just use intimidation instead of deception?
No.
Mark, we
It's not allowing
Can
it.
you choose?
You can choose.
Stealth or
Yeah,
Stealth
if you're,
but it doesn't matter for you.
because
No,
you're not
it's not.
proficient.
No,
Oh,
because it's a charisma check. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
If they are proficient in
Yeah, but
one,
they're not.
they
Yeah,
do
they're
it.
not.
And
They're
they're
not.
proficient in stealth.
Then it's just a straight charisma.
yeah.
Well,
Technically, one of you doesn't have to make it, which is your person. I want to say. I was thinking.
You always want to say prisoner.
Oh, yeah,
So I got a 16 on deception.
16,
Well,
12,
I have +1 on charisma.
I have +2, but I rolled a
16,
10.
12,
fine.
5, 16.
16.
Then you all make it because it's a
10?
group check.
Yeah.
Oh!
Good luck.
You get the carrot?
I mean, try and interrogate me.
Yeah.
Ah!
You all kind of, with the presence of will, continue
I could just say, I'm not from here.
with your presence of being. You all kind of like follow after Sella, like they're part, and they kind of like these guards seem to go like, maybe we should, and then they're like, and then you walk past, and they're kind of like, Not worth the trouble.
Podcast.
Now, where did we go? You guys let us hear what is the plan?
Dude, I'm from the sea.
The noble district.
Yeah.
The noble district.
Can we just walk in there?
No, but we can try. It's that way.
I saw I was walking that way.
I just follow us.
Arena.
No.
What exactly are we doing?
I
Okay.
have no idea.
What is our plan? Like, we
Okay,
just
so
walk
they're like-
in there?
No, these are okay. There are like two things I really want to do. I want to beg for like help, and
Okay.
I don't know how, but I will just beg and cry, and maybe it will work. And I would really like to find the heck. I would like to find Eliza. But
So
I don't think.
definitely know this district.
Yeah,
Got it?
But
Later.
okay.
is Jade still with us?
Oh,
Her. I've not said anything because I was looking at her.
Oh,
Okay,
Against
how much did you roll?
Against your passive
How much?
perception.
I rolled 18. Do you have higher?
I don't know, probably
'Cause
not.
I remember the highest was 15, but
I have 18.
it's 7.
Then she beats
Me
you.
too,
Yeah,
me
More.
too.
Yeah.
It's high though.
Yeah.
I'd say you have one higher than mine, and mine is 17.
Yeah, I thought it
So
was it's 16, but no, she would still beat it.
I will just look around and she's gone.
What?
Jade's gone.
oh, that's
Oh.
an issue.
So we should
I
go
only
now.
need to look around.
Why is that?
The glass.
No. Why is that?
What if she gets
She will
scars?
rat you out. You.
Why?
She tried to murder
She
you.
tried to
But
murder.
we made a deal that we would bring her
No,
here.
no.
Do you
We made the deal that she wouldn't kill you.
We keep walking.
And
Before
we
she
water
gets
away.
anywhere, we need to.
No, but that's
Okay,
I do still
yeah,
look.
you can make an advantage perception roll. Yeah, everyone can if you want to check. Around.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's have with my
Come
mind.
walk back
Look
here.
look at this difference. though.
perception.
Perception.
Oh.
Look at that advantage.
What was it?
It's a 1 in a 19.
Wait, do we have advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have advantage. I have
Oh,
glasses.
goggles.
I have glasses.
Glasses.
Then I have to
I can't see.
Natural one.
Let me roll.
I mean,
Oh.
I also rolled a natural one, but I also rolled
15.
19 for a
15?
total of 26.
26.
3. Natural 1. I see a wall.
We're just looking.
Oh,
that's
Because,
the
this is
arena.
the 18 stealth check that you have to beat.
That's the arena.
You actually do notice the a figure that looks extremely like Jade move basically like zigzagging into the Ganassi crowd, which makes her like blend in very well.
How much feet away is she?
At this point, she's moved like a solid 90 feet.
I will
You can
like run up 30 and say stop and cast.
Okay. This is spell
So
you're
that
casting.
is the arena.
Yeah, cleric.
I will actively hold out the holy symbol. And it's like,
Okay, you run up and you just stop with your holy symbol. You don't actually have to
no,
hold it
I
because
don't
it's
make-
vocal.
I mean, I also don't
Yeah, but
yell it.
it's
I
the
just-
idea.
I don't understand. Oh, she does need to hear me. So
We
I
can
will
talk-
not
Yeah,
yell
and
it.
she needs to, but it's
Yeah.
a vocal component only,
Yeah.
I think. So you don't have to hold your symbol.
Yeah, but it's for
It's the
cleric.
idea.
Like, I am a cleric. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, she doesn't have to hear me technically. It's you speak a one-word command to a creature. You can maybe I should read this before I say this. See you within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. Oh no, that's it.
Okay, you cast your spell and say stop, and she kind of like freezes. But as she freezes, that's not the only thing that happens.
Yeah.
Almost the entire crowd.
Oh.
Oh,
And you kind of like all of them now look at your group and her.
it's fine. I'm a cleric.
I'm gonna make a perception check for the crowd.
Don't worry about it.
That was
It's
16.
with-
It was 16, right?
Is it a perception check?
No,
What?
for
Yeah,
them,
they
for
have
them.
an advantage
Take disadvantage.
on seeing her.
Also music.
Well, this isn't about seeing her. This is more. About,
Remember,
If it's
perceiving
perception,
her.
it's
the.
disadvantage.
What? I didn't like I took that cloak. Can I say
okay,
that?
the entire crowd's kind of like looking and squinting and just kind of like standing there. But this entire crowd has opened up, and you see this strike break 3. 1.
I run. I
Okay.
run up to her. It's like, don't worry. She just.
I
she's
dash
like-
with her.
I will basically.
I will run up to her because it's technically my turn. I will run up to her, dash if I have to.
Yeah.
Well, like put my arm around her. She's like,
Walk
don't
towards.
worry.
Yeah, I
put my hand over her mouth. It's like she's crazy.
It's make me a deception check.
I am putting my hand on Willow's back.
Can I run with you?
We're walking towards the noble away from this.
Yeah, do it. Please do.
I want to run with.
I will walk with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can go, but I am
I'm
with
80.
you.
That's 80.
I am rolling
Your button
well,
hurts.
y'all. That's 17 total. I mean, it's
You're
17. I don't
you're
have pluses.
You
By
also
the way-
do deceptions?
You can
I would
do you have proficiency?
No.
Just
Then
to be
she's
sure
the
where
one
everyone
leading
is.
the
It's just
you can help. 'cause you
No,
don't
I'm
have
with you.
proficiency.
Yeah. So it's
I
Dragoor
must
and Mare, Jade, and we're keep walking
You
towards
see-
the noble.
You know this because you guys are laying behind, very far behind Cell. Again, Cell is only like 30 feet ahead.
Mm-hmm.
She looks back and you just see her actively like
Hey, we didn't do
keeps moving.
How did
just face.
baseball?
Just keeps moving.
Music's dead.
Just shake her head as she just keeps moving away. Entire crowd was like, "That's kind of like a kid now. Cecile." Like she's screaming. She's
Not-
crazy apparently. She's crazy apparently. What do you mean is she's crazy? Maybe she's just normal. This elf is a lying sack of shit. But you know, they're a cleric. You know, they're forward.
Until they know what god you're for, because then stay with me.
I mean, no, I don't.
They don't know your god. That helps.
But that also means that this is outlawed.
no, I know.
They just don't know
I
it.
think I.
What's your AC?
Mine, you don't know. It's
You know it.
16.
16?
Yeah.
You feel something biting your hand. You take one piercing damage.
I can take it. I can take it.
Knock her out, please. Just knock her out.
No, that makes
Grab.
it so much worse.
Dragoor, just. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift.
Do you lift her?
Oh no.
Oh
You
god.
lift her, the hand goes away from her mouth because that's not something easily. She just starts.
But I lift her like this.
yeah.
Yeah.
That must be opposite way. Her mouth, like on
Yeah.
your chest.
Face against Harry's chest.
So, how long are you going to move with her like that?
Just away from the crowd.
Yeah, because she keeps biting you like every time.
Okay.
I am so
Okay.
sorry. Amara just stays
He
behind me
just
like,
doesn't care. He just keeps on
Whatever.
walking.
everyone, I apologize for
You
the
gotta
disturbance.
Like,
Please
how much
carry on.
HP do you have?
71.
71. Okay, that means you can take about 20 minutes.
That's fine.
Where are you going?
Where are we going?
These three are
Gone.
gone.
We back to the noble
I think
district.
we are just not not with them anymore. I don't think we can enter. No.
I know where the arena is. So there.
Using her as like, yeah, she wants to be in an arena.
It's a full arena.
Disturbance. Please carry on with your day.
Okay.
I know I look very out of place, but I promise you guys, it will be fine. She will. It's fine.
Where's your nearest mental hospital?
What's the nearest
Psych ward.
Hospital.
why is the nearest medical
Facility.
facility? I will ask.
You get someone who
Well,
cares
that's
about
not
people.
prepared.
Give me a moment while I open this way too large map.
It's really pretty.
I can run fast. I can go 80 feet.
Like we let her when we found
Alarm
her
good.
like dehydrated. I think she has
Welcome
gone.
to,
a little
Barbara.
bit. I think she
Yeah,
just needs to
people
get-
are like sort of believing you, but also not at the thing.
You know, valid.
I have a regular speed of 40, so I can dash.
Yeah, you know,
I'm-
they're like,
Therefore,
Yeah.
they should
They're kind of like,
100
I'm
feet.
gonna shut up about this purely because I don't want to have to deal with
This
someone.
just seems like too much problems.
Yeah, this like if I start acting up, I will be involved, and I don't have time for that. The type of deal.
You know what? That's valid. I'll take that.
If you go to the town square,
Just go walk into the town
if you
square.
if you go to the arena,
Also, why did everybody notice I'm casting a spell? What happened? What is
because
this now?
there is like a sort of a bit of difference because you're doing a vocal component for a spell, which is
Yeah.
like there is magical power that kind of vibrates through the air, and it's not just like very unnoticeable. If you did like subtle spell, then no one would have noticed. I mean, you wouldn't even have to say anything. But
I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, I panicked. Like in hindsight, I could have just sent her a sending in her mind. Like, if you don't stop right now, I will chase you, and this will get
I will find you and I will kill you.
Yeah, but that's kind of why
Taken.
people stop and look.
It's like, what is happening?
Especially around the Tinian Kingdom, there is like a crowd. They kind of do recognize magic very well, purely because they are
Out of
very
fear.
afraid of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Out of fear, they would recognize it.
Bro, like, I'm more special.
It takes you like Drakkar, it would take you more than a couple of hours to move to the arena.
Just go towards the arena. Just, when we see an alley, just hop into it.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can do that. I'll say you've lost at that point 15 HP.
15.
15 or 15?
15.
Okay.
I would say our group would go like ahead towards Snow District, but then stop. Like
Yeah, we're not
somewhere.
entering.
We're not going that far.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking it on the same way because you
By
have
the way,
to sort of go
same
past.
AC.
Yeah, so we're already ahead of them.
Yeah, you're ahead of them. I don't know, but if you wait on them or if you move first to the district,
We wait.
Yeah.
but if you wait, then you'll see them duck into an alley. With you see like Drakkar's then bleeding here, like quite heavily because she's just tearing flesh out of his.
I think if we
Yes.
see that,
New
are people
new scar
following
coming
them?
in.
Could we go?
I am.
Group no.
Could we
Okay.
go to the other side of the alley and then head in? Because the alleys both mostly have like.
We're getting raided by clay.
Where can we go from the other side of the alley? Because the alley
Yeah,
mostly
you
has
kinda
two
move
sides. So.
past. Yeah, there would still be houses like smaller street, more than an alley, but yeah.
Mari would have like chased them, and then before ducking also into the alley.
She looks like a monster now. You put her in, it's just blood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
God.
Mari will like actively scan if no one is actively watching them. With advantage because I have glasses.
Glasses.
With advantage.
Jesus. Hallelujah.
Christ.
Hallelujah. 25.
Woo!
Dang.
Bravo!
No one is watching.
Thank God.
Boom.
You think people do you think we're stupid?
He's just holding her against the wall now, just with fists like this. How big is she?
How old does she look? Is she like 60?
She's
25, right?
She's like relatively.
20?
She was in her
Yeah,
20s.
she's
Yeah,
in her 20s, like early 20s.
But she's not a teen
No.
or a kid, so we can't.
We can punch.
You know,
He's just standing there.
domestic violence is okay.
This is not domestic violence. This is self-defense.
Technically, it is.
Yeah. And that's kind of it. I mean, no. Sorry. I will defend her here. She was just walking through a crowd. They kidnapped her, and she was the one defending herself by biting.
Yeah,
She
but-
didn't get away. This is totally not self-defense from our part. At this point, this is an assassination.
Do we at,
We can debate right here, but
do we at this point make it to the
Yeah,
alley
yeah.
as well?
It doesn't take.
Should I just make a grapple check for her against the wall or something?
you're strong enough for this.
It's more she's exhausted already, and she's basically been putting all of her energy into trying to bite your freaking chest out.
Guys, why are we doing this?
Glare. Point.
I believe she would tell everyone that you're here, Willow.
Look at her face. Let's go
Like
make
there's like blood like out of her mouth from her throat.
Oh,
You
you
see there's like
gross.
chunks out of his chest.
You
You really think
What
that
are you,
you
an
want to?
animal?
Yes.
You need a little bit of healing, dude.
She kind of like looks.
I will be fine.
I'm not an Argonaut. What the hell are you talking?
I've seen the blood around your face. She doesn't have it. You look more like a rabid animal to me.
I'm sorry the things happen to you happen, and I'm sorry that they are being mean to you. Oh, that's gross.
No, we're not at anyone because
No, but
there's like blood out of her mouth.
You already spit in my shoes. Chad.
Guys, we should not. She didn't do anything. I'm sorry for your chest, but she didn't do anything wrong.
He's this close to raging.
She's
He's just
like-
marching and holding.
Rat you out, and you are gonna not only be in jail but probably beheaded.
I will
Well-
mark at this point. Just look at the alleyways. Just make sure. It's
Yeah,
not
Mara
You see
is.
Mara is also already actively keeping an eye.
Yeah,
on
okay.
her as well.
I mean,
with my glasses, with my little owl's glasses.
you guys, you saved her from her town, and now that she's here,
you're hurting her, and that sounds quite counterproductive to me.
She wanted to probably rat you out.
Did you want to do that?
Of course, she's not going
Jay?
to say anything, Willow.
Can
What
I
are
get
you guys?
He's just holding her. He just, no,
Yeah,
he, no,
I mean,
well, I just want to say he's holding her and just say, tell it. There was this, like, intimidated, like, tell her.
That's mean.
I
This is
will do
all
the same
mean.
though.
He,
Hello?
hun, he is pissed. He's been being bitten for 20
Yeah.
fucking minutes, okay?
Less. Less.
yeah, less.
Yeah,
You've
she
been bitten
could-
for
she
20
could
minutes, you
bite
would've
you
followed.
for
Okay,
20 minutes.
still, he's been
She
bitten
could
for
have
5
bitten him for longer, but she could have bitten him
Yeah.
with him surviving for 20 minutes.
Ooh.
Willow,
Yeah?
if you wish
It's
anything
22 my intimidation.
with this
I mean,
war to
she-
help,
She looks.
she
like,
should not tell everyone that you were here.
She
And
looks
she will.
very. It's not like even that she's looking like.
She looks like a rabbit animal
Like
at this
it-
point.
Basically, like
Yeah.
it's. She's looking with fury. Your intimidation, she like it does look like she's like taking a moment of hesitation, but there's just this fury in her eyes. That just,
Who ex?
Guys,
No.
we're supposed to be the good guys.
I want a charisma saving throw. I'm gonna throw another calm emotions on her ass.
You know what we always do with rabbit
Ooh,
animals?
she rolled a 16.
I do not wish it.
You just see this magic trying to take hold of this fury that she has. It's
Dude,
just
I'm just
so
trying to
strong.
calm you down so we can have a civilized conversation without you biting either my hand or his chest or his hand.
Working my chest.
Like, I get it, you're angry, but we are genuinely, despite, appearances, I get that. Like, we basically just kidnapped you off the street. And I get that you're angry, and I get that you're hurt, and I get that you're in pain.
That's the second level.
Oh, fuck.
Dun, dun, dun. You turn to Untitled.
Please no, not again.
Oh my
Zero.
god!
Right in this alleyway.
18!
18, good. You didn't quite notice it when you cast it. But now that you cast this more powerful magic of calm emotions, it's like normally you touch the weave through your god and manipulate it. As you did this time, now that you think about it, also in the first one, but on a much smaller scale, it was almost like something latched onto it and stringed it somewhere else. A piece of it, like a very small piece of it. Like it's like you did it, and then you kind of felt like after you did it, the magic kind of stringed itself in a way.
So how Zemlia's messing with the weave. Got it.
Everything's messing with me. The weave is messing with me.
Honestly.
Jade, we do not wish you any harm. But if you keep this up,
They're
We- we
looking
don't-
away now.
we don't have another option.
We are genuinely trying to help, trying to end all of this. We did nothing. She wasn't even here. We have not been in the kingdom for, I think, technically 4 months, if you take our time in the different time zone into. I mean, 10 weeks in Feywild, technically. Then we traveled back to with the car, which we did. So technically, we haven't been here for like 4 months. We don't know what's going on.
I have not been here for longer and everything is fucked up.
I have never been here,
Shit.
honestly.
It's been a month.
Yeah, the only one that I think has been here might be your core and.
The
Yeah,
barbarian.
I've never been
Hell
here.
yeah.
People.
Zemlia doesn't like you would have never been in this city because it's not on its way through force.
True.
It's a great arena.
You've
Yeah,
gone
big
from
up.
the forest here, where the
definitely
star spawn comet landed.
Will you
and
come
go
now?
through
Come down.
two
Come
mist
down.
holes
Down
and then go
under.
there.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then from there you'd go to the floating forest, if it's safe enough.
Floating forest.
I would at this point
Yeah.
suggest knocking her out. If she afterwards wakes up and starts rambling about Will of Mistral being here, she might just be seen as the town's crazy.
I mean, I
But
kinda
do you
already
really
thought
want to
of it.
risk it?
Looked around.
I mean, as long as she keeps her mouth shut.
We truly, despite especially her appearances and ours, because again, I'm very apologetic for how we handle things, but
Cast magic.
Yeah, I'm a cleric. It's kind of what I do. Apparently, doing it in this town is like very fucking dangerous, so I will never refrain from doing it. It's just mean. You know,
What
you
is
know
it?
when it kind of is, and I am really sorry
You
about
know
that.
how when you
What is it?
when you
When you and I.
When you.
Anyone wish to stop me before knockout?
Yes.
Yeah, we're still.
I want to have the
Given
honor.
that we're still having a civilized conversation.
I want to have the honor.
you know how
You're both not
when
going to do
you're-
anything.
when you're in the dark and someone just yells "boo" the entire time. That's not fun. That's a mean thing.
Yeah, that
You
is.
see,
really
that is
mean.
when you're in a safe town, you think, and then someone suddenly casts magic, you think you're gonna die.
I do sincerely apologize, but like I said, I am very protective over my friends, and I don't want to see them hurt. I don't want to see
made it
anyone hurt, actually. So if you can resolve this without
No
them,
violence.
Now it's you.
are you like magic?
No.
And why?
Magic.
Any objection to me knocking you out?
No.
With,
Yes!
No,
with magic. Because
No.
you seem so interested by it.
no,
so-
I'm intrigued.
Then what?
I mean, suddenly I did do the
Yeah.
that.
It's
Actually.
shoot you all over the bridge.
Still curious.
What kind of experiment? Can I insight check if she really does?
Yeah.
Give me a one.
Yeah.
Yes, let me also join that.
Let's make
Where's
magic
my
notes.
insight?
Don't use
What the
magic.
Ah.
fuck?
You
not
have
rolling
like-
high rolls.
I got
Oh, you can
23.
roll.
Oh, I can also roll.
14.
14,
13.
13, 0.
A minus one, I rolled a 1! No!
Oh man. I rolled
Alright.
23.
We.
I saw the critical.
I will very simply to say this in the open. She doesn't know.
Okay, what
She
do you
really
do?
doesn't know.
She does not know what.
Zero.
I'm having
So, just to get my facts straight, casting magic dangerous is
Casting magic dangerous is.
it's not necessarily dangerous here, but it definitely has your intrigue, and you're not afraid of it, or are you? Okay.
No, no, it shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, it works.
Let me check.
Works with. I will explain that to the rest later.
I will say with your insight check, you did notice that there was something else.
What is?
He is
it?
using Druidcraft. Does
Yeah.
that also do the same?
Do you, I mean,
Now that I know what to look
like
for.
I mean, make me an Arcana check. No, not you. Only he can. He is.
I mean, if
I'm
I
waiting
realize
until
that
it's starting.
he's casting
Yeah,
it,
it's like let me check
Well,
with my
more
weather.
only because he's the one casting it. to make the check.
Ah,
I was just like, but I
there's a
don't
total of a 5.
Oh my god!
Everything's fine.
know.
Flower.
It's checking the weather. No flower.
You know what weather is gonna be? What is the weather?
This is not the moment.
It's sunny.
Wait, hold up. You're holding her with one hand and then checking the
Yeah.
weather?
Yes.
That's multitasking.
That can be done with one hand, so.
Or you're just using the hand you're holding her.
Burn.
The most powerful magic is chrome magic.
That is also pretty.
What?
Not
Chrome magic, that's time magic.
Wait,
No, this is not. That's not
no, out
happening
of character,
here.
like.
No.
What do you mean with time?
Counter. It's law.
What do you mean with time? You need time?
You need. I want to look her dead in the eyes and check if if it has like the same eyes and soul, just like the same personality as that I've seen before. I don't know. She sounds possessed.
She sounds like a tentacle.
See, that's what the roles I'm used to.
I
God, 11.
No.
Cool, it's like,
you don't
okay,
quite
Sunny.
understand. You don't quite understand what she means.
You need
Or with
time.
how she-
But you need time for what?
Wait for what?
Trust
It's
God.
I have to feel your lungs because that is not happening if you don't answer any.
What?
I mean, she's pretty big.
What's your AC?
Yeah.
Oi.
16.
As she's like, then suddenly all of you notice it's kind of technically a surprise round, but out of the ground comes this huge hand and just grabs you, Dracor, and kind of like out of the ground comes this 12-foot tall, 12-foot wide earth elemental that just into the wall. As well, and technically you can still hold her, but you're like next to her.
I'm still holding her! Don't even make a check for that or something?
Never let go.
You can make me an athletics check to see if you can hold on.
Never let go, Jack.
Lars looks and was like, "Is this?"
Oh, and he starts
something
raging
like
now because he's pissed.
This is not transcendence. This
No,
is
this is
is
an earth element.
yeah.
Why is
So now I have advantage.
For those of you that you can all make me a history check. You do have advantage. Technically, Saga, it's a bit weird, but you can make one.
I will
Work.
not. Just with the idea.
25 on athletics.
Yeah, you can still hold her like this.
And I'm choosing not to enlarge.
No,
I'm
you
not-
You
I'm-
automatically do it. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
rage, you
Oh, yeah.
So now you're
you're like, you're more like this because it's
Yeah.
Tony.
So,
Finger.
18.
18, 6.
no. I did it.
You can roll in a history check.
Oh,
as
yes,
well.
With
Sure.
advantage.
No,
we
no,
rolled
with
with
advantage.
right?
Not with
Proficiency.
intelligence, just with his athletics.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
10.
20 total. Then you two, you've heard of Zemlia.
Oh.
While they're against magic, they do use earth elementals in their forces, specifically as policing / guarding forces, because they can travel under the ground and pop up, basically like literally out of nowhere. They can pop up out of under the ground. What just happened to you guys? Often they are accompanied by a more intelligent, normal, Earth Ganassi, which this one is as well, but almost like in his chest. Like this Earth Ganassi seems to always be more.
It's like a mech suit.
Yeah, like almost like that. But you can like see his almost outer like shape a bit bulging out of his chest. There.
Cool.
And as it comes out, you see this Earth Ganassi kind of like fall out. He looks like a more elite based on you would recognize that this guy is a more elite soldier. Like clearly what he just did is a thing of transcendence. Technically, any of you that have some arcana knowledge know that you can also do that with magic, just melt into stone. Which Earth Elemental is purely magic, so he can. But he kind of like drops out, and he's like, "Good afternoon."
How much damage did it take?
Enough. It
Oh.
grappled you.
Okay.
Well, same what you did to her, basically.
I mean, I know I wouldn't know exactly what spell it is gonna directly you have. So,
Yeah, Melvin Stone. No. It's like, well.
Oh, that's what she needed time for. Got it.
Please help.
That was it.
Please help.
She's not in her right mind. We found her in a village to the
Like
west
dehydrated and stuff thing.
that got hit by a air
Yes,
genasi
we
attack.
detected magic being cast.
That was not.
That was me.
What
I'm
I
gonna be
mean.
honest. That I can lie about this, but if you sensed it, I might as well admit that was me. I was trying to stop her from hurting herself and calm down. That's all I was trying to do.
She
I
attacked
am-
our friend here.
Claire.
That just pointed at the
Yeah.
shoulder.
Point at the big fuzzy guy.
I was truly just trying to calm her down.
What's your
So,
story? And she will basically tell her story. Village, which she's from. Tell exactly what happened in full detail.
About a group as well, or
Yeah, she's being very very
Ah,
honest.
very honest.
Like she's being very honest what happened. Because
I hold my
she-
statement that we should have. I told you so.
she's being very honest. She doesn't really lie. I mean, all of you would notice that she isn't lying about what she's saying. She's saying your group arrived, that basically you saved her, and then she noticed that you guys had Willow Wistful with. She would say out loud. He's kind of like looks at you, and just does this.
There was no need.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I say it took 1 hour?
I mean, she could have run, but
No.
I would have been.
Yeah,
We started at 1940 with a session.
the in-game, but out-game.
Yeah.
In-game it was less.
Yeah.
It was 15
Yeah.
minutes.
I 100%.
We all knew this was gonna happen.
No, I expected you guys to follow Cello into the district. I was
Yeah.
like, leave us behind.
No, abortion is it's a thing. It's a moral thing.
But
No one gets
he
left
kind of
behind.
looks at you. He's like, well, Willow.
March
That's me.
immediately steps in front.
Yeah, I'm also going to.
You see immediately like another hand hover over you. Like not his, but the earth elemental that's like 12 feet tall. That basically has one hand free because he pushes you against the wall.
I just look at the elements like, dude, I fought a dragon. You're really not that intimidating.
Please, guys. I will honestly, for a second, just look at Jade, look at Dania, and just say, "That's what we get for rescuing you, saving your life. Thank you." See, the world has not changed.
Kind of squints her eyes.
It's kind of funny. I'm pinned against the wall whilst they are pinned against the wall.
Although it's kind of funny because you rage and then it's been 6 seconds. And
Yeah.
there's no redemption. Just like,
I'm still holding her. Instead of fingers, out neck.
Don't need to do like violence.
so besides attacking our infantry,
No,
you also have your personal squadron perform violence
No,
against one
you-
of our citizens.
We think of those.
I would like to make.
Oh, and
my-
that gives you right to
Can I-
abuse and
Can
No,
I make my case? I want you to know that I've not been here for a couple months. I was trying to stop the fight at the road. Fuck yes. I was trying to stop the fight at the road towards Zambia, but they didn't let me because I'm not my father, and I came here and I just really wanted to beg for help for House Ignis.
you think we'd help you after
So,
what your family has done? We're not insane.
I mean, I didn't think you would.
Take
But
some things out and bind your back.
What?
He,
Hands
he,
behind your back.
he literally has just as
come
long.
on,
Like,
let's
this,
go to the
like he
people.
puts
Oh,
a
it's
large
like
rock.
the people of Avatar.
Yeah.
Where they like do the mud thing.
He
That's
literally has a
horrible.
large rock, and he just kind of like. And as he just, it's almost like it shifts through your hands, and now your hands are just in like rock.
Ow, 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 ow. I'm delicate. I'm a delicate little flower. I'm not really. Shh. But it's
And
what?
I will walk with you. I do not need to.
Guys, we need
Behind
to
your back.
de-escalate everything. We are escalating everything, and that leads to violence. And you see what happens then.
behind your back.
Sorry. Just do what he I did. says.
No. No.
He doesn't also look at you before. Behind your back with the hand.
The gorgeous listen.
I am not. Honestly.
I did.
Saga,
Telepathic
please.
mind.
I will
It's
walk
not for
with
you,
you
for us.
peacefully.
They
I
will.
have no quarrel against you.
Behind your back.
I do want you to know that I've been friends with these two.
You
and
can't
those
pull
two.
it.
Those two.
And I actually met them like how long ago?
Like a month?
Few days. Shut up.
No, solid. We've been traveling for a solid
You can
month
now-
and a half.
Bitch.
now you
Okay.
can see his face more clearly. Almost like he has like pieces of emerald in his skin.
Ooh.
Like, like you can, it's not actually emerald, but it's almost like it's like pieces of stone that are like
Cool.
more glistening. And
Oh,
his,
it's
his hair is this rocky brown, kind of like one solid, like
Like a wig for
Like
the
he always has a wig on.
Helmet wig.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a foam wig.
Yes.
But he just looks at the rest of you.
What form is
Hands
this?
behind
He
your
lets
back.
go.
I do
Okay,
telepathic
that's
mind to Saga. Saga, please, please.
They
I
will
will
kill
walk
us.
with you. Why should I need that? You can have my weapons. You can have everything. I am not being
They are
bound.
not going to stop until you
I
put your hands
have
behind
been
you.
in chains for far too long to have it happen again. I will not be in chains. I will
I'm not
walk
going
with you. I have no quarrel with you. I have no quarrel with her.
Like, not
I have no loyalty to anyone.
Sir,
That includes us.
I would like. I have one request. I know it's gonna help you. Can you put up my hood just like for like the people like in the town? If they see it, they might freak out.
Oh, so
I still have my hood
I
up, by the way.
yeah, but he doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
She's trying to throw
My
it.
you guys just go on without it? That's what I'm wondering. He should have.
And I didn't want her to be dead.
We
And she
would,
looks
I
like
was gonna kill her. What did it take me
That's
for?
fine.
He already done it.
Yeah, okay, you did it.
I was fucking-
Jake kind of
Oh, yeah, you need air. Can't relate.
Can't believe.
I'm not saying that.
You
That
guys
was
should
just
just follow Scylla and continue. We would have caught up. He would have figured it out. Like, I can send you messages. I could have told you we were
Yeah.
fine.
That doesn't matter.
Look, now we're in chains.
Oh.
I am not putting my hand behind my back.
I got
Oh, God.
Very
please.
I can give you my sword, I can give you anything, but I will not be in chains.
Technically, they're not chains, they're rocks.
They are quite
You
rock
can't
solid.
also- very
It's not
simply
my
said,
first time in
Whenever
jail.
you walk free there,
I
there.
mean-
You need chains.
No, you were dead at the time.
Oh, yeah, but maybe I've been chill.
And she will look
I
at
was gonna say
Willow
high five.
and
but-
just say
wait,
something in a language you don't understand and hold out her hand.
And like your hands, like the rock is like around your hands like this, so behind your back, but like they're like it's basically like a large rock, which is annoying because it's
like
for those of you that aren't physically strong, which I think is Shana and no one.
Mari is not.
Mara is at a solid 12.
Yeah, Mara is like physically pretty fine.
Thick.
But I think she
So,
have
Yeah, it
I
would have,
got 10.
it would have
No
broken
strength
Brad's
at all.
ankles.
Like
Yeah.
you said.
But yeah, it's the thing that the thing that hurts the most is like it stretches, like it stretches your arms, like these muscles on your shoulders hurt.
We're getting beefy, guys. This is a workout. Just do
And
some lifts.
two of you are grabbed, like by this large.
Two of us.
Yeah, four in total, two in each hand, and you're like, squeezes. The thing just kind of like.
Oh, this is so much pain.
You are 100% being grabbed with probably Ashana and then you two.
What did
The guy
I
is
do?
especially just behind you and just kind of like you can. It's basically giving you the courtesy of being able to walk.
Yeah.
yourself.
Great.
I think I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah, you're in a lot of pain. Although you have the luck that you're being held, so it's not as heavy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
What did I do? Cough, cough.
As you're being paraded towards not just the noble district.
We are being led to jail.
No. No, we're going to
This
the
is worse.
castle. We're going to the top.
Yeah,
Right.
You're moving to the.
We're going to the
castle.
private
The
jail.
middle-
Deja vu.
The
We're
middle.
going
Straight down.
straight to the guillotine.
Through the middle of the entire district.
Was I telling you?
Yeah.
No, but you're being pulled through the middle of the
So
entire
guys,
district
Emperor.
into what looks to be
So,
the Zemlia Castle,
Yeah.
which doesn't, which looks very different of normal castles. Like that. The walls aren't made of like brick; they are made of solid rocks that just
Dope.
lift over, and the windows that you can see through are made of these very thin made gem plates, almost like it's like a gem of ruby that you just watched.
I'm just wondering, does the king of, does the noble lord of Zemlia has a pet bear?
Iron.
Comes Vasco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Iron Stonewall Zemlia. So Stonewall Zemlia is the leader of.
Okay.
And
Okay,
does he have a
would
pet-
also know
pet bear
down
called
his
Vasco?
family,
Did he fight for gay rights?
which
I
you
don't think so.
would know. His son is Or Zemlia, or Sturdy,
I know.
Or sturdy.
or his nickname Sturdy.
So everyone calls him sturdy.
So is he
Yeah,
tiefling?
so a lot of people call him Sturdy. Yeah. And his wife and daughter, his wife's called Gold Zemlia. His daughter's called Silver.
Does she dig him because she's a gold digger?
I knew you were going to say it.
Topaz is the daughter, Gold is the
I'm not saying she's a gold digger. But she ain't messing with the broke Zemlia.
But you basically see these. It's very similar in most houses, in most Ganasti houses,
It's
because
really
they have like
It's really
a
good.
species on themselves. The same as in House Mistrals, the gates are like these intense beams of air. where people wouldn't be able to move through, and then it's someone with transcendence that basically pulls them down. Here it's solid rock. Like the power of the Earth Ganassi is they can literally build themselves in and still be able to get out. Well, you can't get in, so it's very hard to be able to penetrate Zemlya defenses. Especially history. If they are
Give it enough time, corrosion.
yeah, but not as good as water.
You know what to say? Rocks.
But in the time,
Oh, okay.
in the time you are brought in, and you're not even brought to jail. You're being brought into the Great Hall.
Oh, no, it's something
been-
wrong with that.
You've been brought into the Great Hall, a place you've seen before. You see the Zemlya of House Zemlya basically displayed everywhere.
You can see, but you not.
You can
Get the link.
you can see this in Zemlya everywhere. Basically, this very rigid square structure. And as you look at the structure, you move through the stone pillars. Again, this entire castle, both interior and exterior, is made out of solid but smooth rock. Like very solid smooth rock. For you, it's not that impressive. You've
But
been here
I
before
like it
multiple
as
times.
me as
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
but
like it.
I'm just informing you that for you it's not as impressive. For the rest of you, that I don't think are listening, it's quite impressive.
No, yeah.
Actual parts, lady.
Yeah.
But there's like 15 things happening around me, and I'm trying to focus on them all. So I am hearing you, and I'm catching bits and pieces, but it's very cool.
You
gems
guys
and
are all super impressed by House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. It feels like a prison.
The-
Here, feel you need it.
I am not.
I know.
Okay.
But so you can
Yeah.
pass it on to Sam.
No, I might need it. Oh.
The art that you can see around.
If Will of Mistral, she will be missed.
Those paintings are not made out of paper paint. They're made out of different rocks.
Still a prison.
And it almost looks like it's just straight up different things, but it's not. But eventually, you're led into the throne room.
We were
Yeet.
gonna go here anyway.
Yeah. You know,
Shortcut.
we got here one way or another.
But you're being led into the throne room of Zemlya. And this throne room that you can see is basically this throne is made out of pure gemstone, only gemstone.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, similar to what you can see, Emerald. And on the throne where the king sits, you can
King?
Yeah, I mean it's king.
We found him.
I mean,
King of Zemlya.
you have to realize that the Ganassi house very much still think they're king. Like they are. That's how they style themselves. They still own their
King Zemlya.
King Zemlya.
Do their people call them the king?
No, because they're all they're fealty to.
Have to ask this. Is the Earth Elemental still carrying everyone?
Is that yeah? I mean, the Earth Elemental when it needs to.
Yeah, but I just find it funny that it's just
But just
There.
to give you some history, when the Earth Elemental has to duck, it doesn't actually.
how it shrinks.
It's what?
It shrinks.
No, it sinks its legs into the ground.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like it doesn't even. It feels very weird because it's like it's T-posing moving. Because it's not moving its legs. It's just putting its feet in the ground. And
That's a power move and a half.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You guys don't even have to walk. I'm still walking here.
Walking.
You wanted to walk.
There is a very valid reason for this.
I can
But
get that,
on-
but I'm
On
being
the
careful.
throne, you see the man himself, the one that you've seen many times before, Stonewall. And Stonewall is a big rock, very strong, physically strong. Man. Probably outside of House Dunian, the physically strongest man
Oh, yeah.
in the kingdom. Probably the orcs could give him some run of their money. But he is one of physically fit, and he just sits in this. He's a very gentle man, from what you know. He's actually very gentle, albeit a bit stubborn. He's very gentle. But you've never seen this patient.
Oh god.
He is stern. His eyes.
Stone-faced.
No, certainly not. That is definitely the wrong. That is definitely the wrong expression. Because there's
funny
there's
one,
clearly
but wrong one.
emotion on his face, And
Yep.
I will call in. Just let me see.
Oh.
Me first.
22. The funny thing with insight is I don't have to add anything. It's
Sure,
0.
whatever.
I have +8, so it's 22.
I have
Five.
I don't
Hey.
have proficiency in this.
You
Yeah,
can pass.
I don't have
But, okay.
proficiency with deception, but everything else is proficient.
5.
22.
Wait, you don't have?
I do. Like only in deception, I don't. Of all the speaking and
Johnny, my love, my darling. Can you open the gate?
it's an
Getting
error.
hot.
Getting hot in here.
So
I'm gonna take off all my.
No. Copyright, guys. Copyright.
Hey, we're singing. It's a parody.
I will grab you drink soon.
No, it's fine. First, give me a roll.
First, give me one. 16, by the way.
Insight.
16.
16,
Ayo,
16,
same.
22, 5. The expression on this man's face is pure.
I don't see it because
You've seen almost the same in Jade's facial expression, but this man, instead of this animalistic fury, is having this clear.
Oh no.
calculated anger. That's the
You're
worst
at-
kind of anger.
You're headed straight for the guillotine. I'm
Yeah.
probably very
You
close to
notice
close.
something
I used magic.
almost immediately. On the throne next to him is a big difference.
Oh no.
There's a statue
Oh fuck! His wife's dead.
of
There's a statue.
No.
next to this statue of a wife is another.
Images.
Cross it out.
I don't know.
The
I'm
lo-
gonna statue.
I don't. Wait. Maybe I need to. Wait.
Saga's just there, hands behind her back, like chin up, just staring. Stony.
My hood is still up, so that's why
I
didn't
don't
saw.
have a hood.
That's
Was
why I
it
didn't saw the
behind
face
or
thing.
beside him?
So this,
Besides
like-
the king. But what do you notice about the man? There's a man besides the king, and that man also looks extremely noble, dressed in probably the best dressed man that you've ever seen in this entire camp.
Oh.
Like,
I know a nickname for him is called Worm. Oh wait, more big.
no, he's not called. You see his features. He's like an extremely square jaw. Like he is and it's probably one of the best strong jaws you've seen. Outside of that,
There's Jesse.
you see this. He has these. His hair is braided in these very gentle braid structure, lean down until right above his shoulders.
woven here.
Woven. I don't.
Down.
No, I was just about to say.
Damage.
But it looks almost too rigid to be actual hair. It's very tough, almost rope structure. But it fits him. But outside of that, on his face or skin, you see all these emeralds, these green patches over his skin that look like these gemstones.
He is an Urshanasi, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I
Do
would
I
be very.
recognize him?
Yeah, you've probably seen
I don't know.
It's funny that you see over everywhere.
I do know.
emerald jewels.
Over
Yeah.
emerald.
Can I have a snack?
I would.
What
What snack do you want?
No.
They're sitting right next to
Do
you.
you want sauce?
My soda is not sauce.
No.
No.
Yes,
I mean, if you want a frikandel with soda, I mean,
so delicious.
whatever floats your boat, I guess. Honestly, if he was not a Earth
you'll
Genasi,
have
I
to-
would be very concerned with the emerald in his neck.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure his name
Wow.
is not.
I've seen
emerald.
worse.
Different.
I've had rubies on my back. Like, you know,
Emerald
And I am
jewel is
concerned.
huge.
You also eat magic.
what?
Look at us
You
go.
also
We're
eat
so
magic for
progressive
dinner.
and stuff.
No.
Advisor.
An emerald.
But yeah, you're brought up in front of these things.
Like starving.
Gonna be really a problem if we all get separate cells.
Yep.
Because now I have a problem.
Yep.
But you're brought all in front of
Thinking about the
this
future.
man, who looks extremely stern. His eyes immediately go to you.
Mhm.
And as this elemental stands there, you're like, by Mike. He kind of grips, and this elemental, it almost reshapes itself. Instead of a full humanoid-ish shaped elemental, it's kind of and it turns into this almost like these small like grasps that are around each of your hips. This time you as well.
None of my hips.
And hips, like it's all around.
Oh, fucking. You know, I mean, as it happens, just shoot a glare at Willow. Sorry. Like her eyes just read.
You see,
2 months I was free. 2 months.
you see this man. A man is like, I brought before you, and then you're silent. Out. And this man's yes.
Out.
And he
Okay,
immediately like
Did I?
he immediately leaves like quite fast.
I could fly up. That was fun.
Looks at the five of you. Willow.
I am incredibly sorry for whatever happened. I was gone for months.
And you were like brought forward into the middle. It
Mari
almost, like,
very
repositions
instinctively like arrows forward before realizing she's stuck.
That probably makes strength there. If you want.
You know what? Fuck it. I this is more of a reflex than anything. Just a strength.
Athletics.
I am proficient. Like how was it? Oh my god. I have
That's
bad.
also now my.
I have bad blood circulation.
While you try, you don't get out, but
Okay.
you're like
Mari just felt like, oh, I didn't like
What?
it starts cracking. I tried to get out because Willow was brought forward. Mari very instinctively tried to rush forward, but apparently I did not break free. But I did crack the thing. It's like,
You.
looks at you. Willow.
Oh, Zambia, my sincerest apologies. This is not how I wanted our next meeting to go. Actually, nothing lately has gone the way that I wanted it to go, and now there's more, and I will shut up.
Yeah, and I think he does this like this rock or almost
Like a muzzle.
Yeah, like a muzzle around your
Right.
muzzle. Only Willow is now muzzled.
Oh, silence.
he's there.
Yeah.
But he kind of like looks at you. Like, what have you to say in your And it's especially scary to you. You can all make me a wisdom save.
Everyone?
Safe?
Natural 20.
Did you say safe?
Yeah, save.
18.
18? Other two?
That's 24.
24?
Yeah, plus 8.
Yeah, I 7.
Well, fudge.
2. Your pants.
So
Terrifying.
sad.
You've turned into
Yeah, you're terrified.
You are failing.
The
You're
rest of
saving
you
me.
managed to kind of hold your ground.
I feel. I don't.
I mean, like
don't
this
feel-
man's presence is nothing to underestimate.
I know.
No.
Just it's almost like in your mind, you know that the ground's standing still, but for all of you, it's almost like the ground is shaking with his fury.
Mm.
Like physically, like the balance that you're holding with is almost like trembling, like it's a like heavy earthquake.
I just feel like Mars like slightly less impressed because she has been in the presence of Lord and she's like, this man is scary, don't mess with him, but I've seen worse.
I'm just not looking at him.
But for you,
I've seen
even though you made
scarier.
this is quite scary.
Yeah.
Because out of the court, this man was probably the friendliest man in of the 8 house.
He was so nice to me.
Like he was very nice to you.
He had great taste in like his
Statues.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But he was very nice to pretty much everyone. He's probably definitely in top 3. If you were to exclude your own, which I mean you would know, your dad is not
Not very friendly
nice.
man.
But probably the people that you would rank top 3. This man is number 1. House Bulla number 2, and it was probably House Krim number 3.
I'll probably have them ranked higher, but you know.
But you know, it's this man is you've never seen him. This man.
Australian is just kind to the people they
What
trust.
do you say to defend yourself?
Well, you know, I left House Miss for like a couple months ago, like I think almost a year now. And
I was traveling, and then there was house.
Because you feel it squeeze. The truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I swear. I honestly swear.
All of us, or just Willow?
No, just
Ah, nice. Sorry.
I swear. I 100% swear. I left and I traveled, and there was house Ignis. I was looking for gas, but gas was at house Ignis, and I'm just trying to get.
Oh my god.
So sorry for your loss.
So sorry. I tried like at the I cannot wait at the road. I tried to make them stop, and they told me they couldn't listen to me, and they only listened to my phone, and have not even been to House Mister, and I think they're gonna disown me, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. Really sorry. I swear.
Yeah, this man,
Oh
no!
Can I hear?
Uh,
I try.
Can
Okay, can
we
I
try?
try? I'm just standing there, rooting, you know.
I'm
not
not a perception. I'm too panicked. Perception?
Nope.
Willow's
that was
actively
cocked.
fighting against panicking rage.
I am so glad that was cocked.
Natural 1. Shit.
Perception.
Perception? 26.
24.
That was a natural 1.
20.
20?
Hello. General.
Okay, so
She
you all hear. My lord. What she's saying might be the truth. We have had no reports of any of the missing children being involved in this war.
No, there was someone from House Mistral also already.
Yeah, Gus.
Yeah, they're in.
At least that's what I.
Yeah, we never got confirmation, but
Yeah.
the working theory is that Gus is in House Ignis.
Okay, not one time.
He got closer, whispers in your ear.
The sound went off.
Yeah,
Let me restart it.
but it looks at you.
En even denk ik dan met de sound. Of wat?
Nee, like the sound from the ambient
the
sound.
sound
is now
bar.
very-
Like
the
right
sound
now,
bar.
you're like quite a bit lower. He's looking down from the phone. He just you rise up.
Hi. Mara is definitely just out of pure reaction.
Start the music. It's on again.
Music is dead.
Oh my
No,
god!
No, he's in Discord.
Yeah.
Magic is dead.
But
Yeah, also.
he kind of like looks at you. It's like, why is it?
I am. That sounds like life I am.
You can see Mari struggling over something. She's like,
Saga is just
stoic.
No. There's anger in her eyes.
I am terrified, and I don't know what to do anymore. And everyone's fighting.
My daughter, before this war even broke out.
What? What?
Killed my wife and daughter. Then sent in their forces in a surprise attack and at the same time.
I probably didn't mean to. But I don't know any of this. And I just always thought that my parents were good people, and everyone is saying that they're not, and I don't know. Stuff happening, and I
All of you
didn't
make me
know this.
a perception check.
Again?
Always
I'm
make
very
perception. 16.
sorry, what did you say?
Perception.
Perception.
That's a hearing thing or sight?
Feeling. Crap.
King?
That is not my.
21.
That's
Okay,
good.
what's everyone for this?
15.
15,
21.
17.
17, 16,
Yep.
12. Except the shaman. You all now actually feel the ground rumble.
Wait, what?
You don't feel it. Like it's slight, but it's actually like
Oh, okay. Still like what I felt before. Because the ground was already shaking.
It's like no, that's like it felt like it was, but it wasn't. But now it actually is.
Oh, okay.
You do to your father what he did.
I think like
Do I?
Ignis is trying real
You
hard
see his
right now.
face now, actually. Like his face is actually
He's
becoming like
transcending.
stone.
You
Which is like it looks pretty much like his normal face, but his eyes kind of like become like glazed stone.
I know that feeling.
I don't think he will care.
Damn. He really won't though. We know this.
Is that what Willa actually thinks?
Yes.
At this
He's
point,
yes.
like a little bit taken aback by that statement. Like you see it kind of like the stone
What?
face for a moment. Like Jesus.
What did you say?
Like,
And he kind of like does this, and all of you are pulled closer. And
shut just look at stuff like, see, mission accomplished.
Why?
I first made Mari Samson of the Appetite. So. She like Mari like slowly turns like to show the tattoo, which is in Aquan, so he can probably read it. It's like it. See,
Dragon. How's tournaments work?
I'm not.
wait, you think Guardian is working with Mistral?
I mean, he just very simply says that because
I'm
Yeah,
looking at the
because-
bracket board.
Because they're now with Willow in
Yeah.
this.
Willow
Yeah.
will definitely just look at chest. Tunin is the house of the dragon.
Oh wait, what have we talked about that? I shake my head. I'm not.
Not a Tunin, sir.
I am a shaman
They are
from the
not
Murky Moon
working.
clan.
They
I was half elf before.
Something
like
with
he
Willow.
brings you closer. He doesn't hurt you. He brings you closer, and then it's almost like this feeling is horrible. Like what happens now is these stones kind of like push and press your face and neck, so he can look better at it, and he kind of like nips it, so he can look in your forehead because that's where you have the marking, right?
Yeah.
And he actually just puts his finger on your forehead and just
See if it's real.
he kind of like tries to rub it off. That's what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Oh.
There's magical ink, but you can't.
No, because no, because I still had a face.
What?
But I think no, it was not with magical ink.
No, it was the markings on your
The
face
pricks.
are
With
yours.
no, the marking on my face I took with me to my new body, but the markings on my horns were magical ink. So
Oh, got it.
That's what doesn't rub off.
no, so
Still,
don't
it
rub off.
is
You're good,
like
you're good.
only the spell magic can.
Don't
remove
worry,
it.
you're good.
Yeah.
Then looks
I thought all of it was.
No, that was you took that part.
House God and working with House Mistral. Right after they attacked each other.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I knew that. Every time it's a shock when I
Mari
hear
did
it.
like clearly
Sad-
say that House Dunyan is now working with House Mistral. That she said out loud.
Sadly,
Like,
he
oh,
also heard
what
this
the fuck?
2 weeks ago.
They told me.
We're not
I-
working together in a war.
Who might you be? Human? Grim?
I have no title nor land.
We really don't.
Like as long as you say something, he kind of like squeezes.
I did telepathic mind.
And this time he does it with everything. Like it's just
I did telepathic mind. Shut up.
yeah. I think you should kill him from the other guy.
Excuse me.
So it is worth.
No.
Fight with that really for my pleasure.
I'm gonna make him roll a wisdom save.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's
Oh!
Little Grim.
I don't know what he rolled.
And that's
Sorry. I know.
Fine.
It might be worse +1.
For all the headphone users, I sorry.
Tony.
Because I just, I love when at the end, it's openly, it's always a fucking net 20. It's always a net 20.
It's just all the energy.
He kind of like he rubs his stomach. He's clearly thinking.
She's got a fucking night.
And he kind of like twists his arm and you'll fall. And the sun is gone.
God damn, I can breathe.
Stand up.
Immediately get up.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Mari just sits.
He just stands up.
Roll
What again?
yeah.
Mari just like
You see
sits
this other
and like
guy-
stands so efficient.
Yeah,
Like
you see this. You see the advisor immediately kind of like get ready to defend. But it's like he's very defensive fighting position that he's taking on.
calm down.
Stand the sun.
No, but he takes a very defensive position, like immediately, and it's just like, my lord, I don't think you should set them free, whatever you do. Shut up,
Emerald Jewel.
I mean, no, this is what Mari actually is. Emerald Jewel.
For a second, like, if the moment I don't hear Emerald fully, for a second I thought it was Elmo.
Oh, hi, Rocco. Hi, Rocco.
No sending vinegar.
It's my first round. Sorry.
Okay, bye, Rocco.
Oh no, he's not looking well.
But he rubs his face. He just. You swear to do with house mistress. And his voice, like you can hear his voice.
Oh.
Kind of looks at.
We can-
So we
Oh,
kill
shit.
dead now.
Kind of looks at.
I already have permission to slap him. So.
Kind of looks at.
I do too.
He looks at his
done
companion.
Emerald?
Can I join?
Elmo.
Elmo.
Sorry.
Elmo.
We now got Kevin and Elmo.
We have Kevin Bacon and Elmo.
Kevin,
Again, I
you say that
apologize
in
for
French.
my
Kevin Bacon.
mind.
Kevin
I
Bacon.
like this.
Kevin Bacon.
No, but he kind of like looks at his compatriot and then looks at you. She's not lying.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't actually look at anyone.
She will like
Soms
look,
moet je toch
look
wat-
around for a second
Soms moet je
and
toch wat harder praten, denk ik.
Yeah.
then she walks up to
He stands up.
Mari
He towers over you. You're
She
not that
bows her
tall.
head.
Like is she? Probably you're quite tall.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
tall.
tall. Very tall.
Say,
I-
my
I-
height is
I-
tall.
Something.
Willow's like actually walks towards him. Mari would have like she's like standing as a marine basically, so she would have taken like not fully but 2 steps forward to see like I am bodyguard.
So I got Sarah standing like a soldier, but not like in command or someone, but standing like a
Just standing straight.
No, Mari's definitely standing like she is a first mate, or like a navy person. It's like
Sarah's just standing like she looks rigid, but she's not.
6'4".
Bit shorter.
She's not
Yeah.
like paying
Yeah.
respect.
He's broadish. Like he is also.
I think even my
Yep. I mean, he's not.
Decent
6'2" is
for-
really tall for a normal person, but
Hey now. 6'1.5". Oh no.
That's
he's
a
still really
compensated
tall for
somewhere.
the average height.
Uh-huh.
But
Not for the Dutch.
especially in
Yeah.
medieval times where the height is even shorter.
yeah.
But
Road on the country. Exit dungeon.
but he kind of like she's like.
She walks up
How close are you?
like just I think like 2 meters away, so 6 feet.
Oh shit.
5 feet.
Mari also takes like every time Will steps like a little, she's just
I
like
keep an eye out though.
I'm just I just stood up and I'm
Like
just
he
standing.
has
Or could
been
we just
holding his eyes
standing the same
closed the
pose?
entire time.
what? Can I read his body language? Like, is he about to smack a bitch?
He looks
I
like
mean,
he's
he
about
is
to break
very
down.
much
You can roll insight.
Again, still fighting.
Natural 20 plus
Nope.
8, 28.
11.
15. even from this distance.
I have a 13. I
Fighting a panic
I
attack
rolled a
right now.
14.
I'm not
I rolled a 14. I have a 13.
Okay.
I-
What's
I-
everyone's roll?
11.
13.
28.
15.
You're on a natural 20 plus
You
8.
two, I think, and no one rolled about 15.
No, 13.
You two, yeah, you're right. This is a man who's broken, tired, and like he's not that old. Like he's 40.
Maybe she's gonna hug her.
It's a lot of stress.
He is stressed.
Yeah.
Stressed.
He's got a
Yeah.
cry on his shoulder.
As you get close enough, you see he kind of like pulls something up, and you see a wall between you four and what?
Oh no!
God!
Those with fire.
He then just looks at you and like he removes his hands from his face.
Mari immediately like starts punching this wall.
We can hear this, right?
Yeah, but it's like a very thick wall, so you
Yeah.
just like you're force punching a stone wall.
Yeah, I am aware it's not the smart thing to do.
Well,
If
he wanted to kill you, would have.
I give it 5 minutes and then I'm shattering
Yes,
this thing.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of like, but as this is happening,
If you are quiet, you might actually be able to listen.
oh yeah, you can hear it, like
You're right.
you can definitely hear this because he doesn't.
I have
He
like-
didn't pull it all the way up. That's
when he
you
was a
can
bitch.
climb or fly. You can just fly over it if you wished, but it's because it's not all the way up. It's like
He was just
20
raising
foot
more.
high.
We just need some privacy.
It's like 20 foot high and a 60-foot high.
It's a grown man who's gonna cry. Doesn't want everyone to see.
Like you see him. I mean, yeah. As he turns to you and removes his hands, you see like the smile that you recognize, and you see him with like tears in his eyes, and he's just like, and then he will like hug you.
I said it.
My heart! She will just. No, I'm fine. Give it to Sam. You can have mine too.
No, it's going my shoulder.
But he will then just kind of like hug you. It's awkward because he doesn't actually cry. It's like he's
just like-
and he's not trembling. He's very steady, and it's almost cold. Like I mean,
He's still.
He's flesh and blood, but it's like it's still a relatively polite hug. Like
Like a very distant hug while being close.
yeah, and he does hold you like this if you let him. Like,
Yeah.
as he was-
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the loss of gold and topaz. And I'm really, really sorry.
pulls back. And by the way, next to you, the man is still there. Like he kind of like he almost just like nods. He closed his eyes when this was happening. He didn't out of respect.
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 But he does kind of like pull back, and you see him kind of recollected himself. He's recollected himself as he looks at you. Parents made a great mistake.
28 years ago.
Talking about wolves.
Well, goes back down.
I do want you to know that I am planning on visiting House of Mistral, but I have no intention of helping anyone anywhere in the war. Also, you might want to read this. And she can I look in my bag? I'm not grabbing a weapon.
He kind of just shakes his head on the side.
She will grab the letter from Reader Iron Core that we found on the Iron Bull, and we were on the road and we found like this mechanical bull thing, and
It had an orc on it.
it had an orc on it, half orc, half orc.
At least Bill Gorkish.
He
I did not
closes- He,
look as a.
he
throw him on
reads
the
it and
bridge.
then closes and holds it out.
I buy something. Yes.
He looks at you very simply.
You beat him up to nothing better,
The Tinian Kingdom is broken.
Yeah, we knew.
I was wanted to know that says like it fucking no shit.
And,
But he was
yeah,
like
but the dynasty is also broken.
Yep.
So we're just
The
kind of.
world is broken all the
to the
time.
Volcanic
The world
Islands.
No, we can't
The moon is broken.
pull a secret of my stars.
We
No, we
go-
can't.
Ash, we go north.
To the mountains.
I think the mountains might be your safest, but like the waters
Well,
are
then
safe,
look at
dude.
That's a beautiful city.
I don't know.
No, such a setting.
Oh, no,
We
no.
are not going to.
The waters are not.
So like we're not going to Verdas.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Poor boy.
The kingdom is broken and will never be fixed.
Do you know where the king is?
No, welcome together with Sahuagin.
Why does no one know where the
Fish
king
people.
is?
If anyone knows, it's House Goody.
So far away.
There's gotta be more like
That's
travel.
Jason.
Yay.
I
Right
have
now, I'm
a
assuming he
question
doesn't
for you,
know
and
now.
this is not the right moment, and I
Oh,
don't want
God.
to upset anyone, but
Read the room, Willow.
no, I'm not gonna read the room.
How you been?
Is it true that there's a hag here called Eliza?
As you say that, his eyes immediately kind of like.
She is not
We
looking at him.
collect. You hear like collective face palms.
No,
No. Two baseball and then like with lights.
It's someone you don't
With
know.
that, I think it's a great moment for like 10 minutes.
No one doesn't know.
I am, guys. I'm wearing an outfit
We
that
will
does
be
not allow for
right back.
If you just put the timer back on. For that.
I'm gonna do that.
It's all of us need to see. So.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Put it on loud.
Oh, this is going great. Oh my god. Fingers. I mean, I still have a hag hand in my bag too.
Finger.
Oh, it's supposed to be. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Just the hello,
We're back.
really.
Hello.
But
Hello.
thank you all for the break. It lasted like a little bit. But let's get right back to it.
I don't like this. Sorry.
As everyone looks in absolute surprise.
And two of the
Well,
baseball.
two people, like the rest of you are sort of already knew this. So two people look in absolute surprise. And if this stone elemental could look in surprise, he would be.
You see his invisible eyebrows like what?
But he kind of like, what do you know?
Well, I actually don't remember.
You know, I don't really know. Once more?
The tree people.
The three people
I
in
think
the
the tree people.
Yeah, there were.
The fake word.
Okay, there's a long story short.
Because of what?
Someone in like another realm told us, and I did not really quite really know, but we were walking over like the the road, the really really long one, the incredibly boring one. You know which one I'm talking about, and
What?
yeah, the really long road to in Zambia.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
The road to hell.
I'm sorry.
Where I pooped.
We looked at the castle and we saw like sparks and magic, and I figured
If you know what's best for you, you know nothing of that.
They just call me Jon Snow.
I know what you're saying, but there are like things that I need to ask her,
Willow, you cannot see this.
but I really need to ask
You
her.
will not be able to.
Why not?
We have captured one of the most powerful beings in this entire continent. She's locked up and with gods that can handle her.
But the guards can stay, I guess.
She can manipulate people without even looking at them.
But she could maybe fix the moon. We'll get back to that later. I've got another question.
As you said, you kind of like
God.
squint.
If she's the most powerful being, then she could fix the moon.
Science do not work.
Right? Gotta speak up. It's worth a try, right?
How
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
We had a little
Detour.
detour. We got stuck in the Feywild.
That's why I haven't been here for months.
Yeah.
Because time passes.
Yeah, we were in your world. We were gone for 10 weeks. I think it was 10 days for us, but it was 10 weeks here,
Yeah.
and then we had to travel back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were not
And-
there.
In the
Me neither.
meantime, everything broke
We-
out.
no.
and-
Oh, sorry.
You were not. It was before.
Hey, frankly, Willow, glad you are not important. But I cannot grant you access to what is basically one of the most powerful prisoners that ever have been captured.
Can I? But I would like to ask her questions.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to find it elsewhere.
But she is probably the only one who can answer those.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to find that elsewhere.
But there is no elsewhere that I can find it.
And that is not my problem.
No, but it is mine. You can help me.
If there's like a piece of the hag that you could you use that? Can we use that as leverage? Do you have use of pieces? Like, do you know how to destroy like hag fingers?
Oh yeah.
Finger?
No, you don't. I never told you.
Finger?
Don't. We will
It's
back
not-
this later.
It's a hypothetical question.
No.
Is it hack at this?
I cannot help you, Willow. You're gonna have to find what will help elsewhere.
But I need her. Sorry, I know.
I cannot.
I have another
Can
question.
I perhaps try to insight check if he
Yeah.
really can't, or if he just doesn't want to? Because
Okay.
there might be a difference in that.
Oh, I would like to do this one.
Yeah, sure.
I don't give a fuck.
I will join them. 14.
15.
A natural 20!
Nice. I think all of you will notice that he, like, physically he could give you access to it, but there's definitely a sign of this man thinks the risk is too great for any benefit.
Yeah,
Valid.
valid. Okay, no,
I'm
but
just looking at his volume.
my sometimes my brain is like, what if the hag has already escaped and he just doesn't want us to know? But that's not the case.
You hear another whisper. Advice.
Emerald. The guards walking past. Just
You hear. I think there might be some. She might be the one.
She might be the one.
sorry.
The chosen.
Kind of squints.
Rather not.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You kind of snap.
It's just
It's the
well.
No, he snaps like actually like if he
yeah.
doesn't snap, he moves his hands
Yeah.
up and down how he wants the earth. He snaps it, and the advisor goes out for the room.
Oh.
Ooh, secrets.
Secret. That's
Secret
copyrighted.
tunnel.
And eventually, after a little bit, the guy comes back after like a solid 15 minutes. So you can ask him something else.
Yes. How's Fallon?
Valen is fine.
Have you told us about them?
No.
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 Fallon. My friend.
Valen
Your
has
friend?
been.
Sorry.
Valen has been.
Well, he was my friend.
Valen has been a immense asset to me.
Don't like the looks you're giving each other.
Valen has been an
What?
immense asset in this war.
But he's okay.
He's fine.
In
That's
his
good.
grave.
No. No, he's alive.
I've heard that his. Thanks for a moment. I heard that the child arrived.
Oh.
Yes.
What?
What? Oh. That
Out of character, I know.
the winged tiefling that we met.
right.
The what?
Oh,
The winged tiefling.
Yeah.
What?
No, you just we will just
We
know to
better
write these
Yeah.
down.
In character, you will know about what a winged tiefling are. And
The-
tieflings
the-
aren't super.
Basically the one that went up to Willow
Like
and then was like,
that's right.
"Missile right?"
The
And then
Iron Fist.
like yes, and then she ran away.
No,
and
I
then
said I wasn't
I was not there. There, I went
That's the
away.
assistant of Valen.
I think I was away finding my thing.
Yeah.
My brain just went. It's like no, Sam wasn't there.
So Ashana don't know.
No, she
doesn't know.
Shanna wasn't. Shanna was also not there physically.
They were
That's
at
why-
at the library.
I was
Right,
looking for
right,
Jurgen
oh.
at the time.
The questions you have
So,
now will answer them later.
I
Because I know
will- I
like these
will
things just
explain. But Hope's back,
I like
and
it,
Hope's safe.
but I don't have a penny paper right now.
Yes, they're both.
Try to
alive.
remember them. You're too tall for that. Try to remember them.
Please down.
Do you know if he's mad at me? You see, I didn't send him letters, and I think there was, I sent him a letter last.
You have to talk to him yourself.
Because they took yours.
He's working, but he has time for you. Time his work, and you're free to go.
Where can I find him?
Do you want to actively leave right now? He's not
No,
gonna let you leave.
no. It's like just a question for when.
You could try and look for him, yes.
Okay, no, she's basically asking for if you're allowed to go, where can I find him? Okay. Yep. Okay. So, you know, there was
Any other questions you might
If I may, I know that I have not done anything to perhaps earn this favor, Lord Semnia, but hey,
Willow looks so confused.
I mean, your house also is king.
Yeah, but it's not like we don't refer to them as kings, right?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm
technically
just
not. But this is like one of the first. times
used
I've heard of
dealing
it.
with
Yeah.
molds. King. What was I
Does
gonna
that
ask?
mean I am
Oh.
Princess Willow? Sorry.
We had a little trouble in Ironcore, where one of our party members died, and it has been revealed to us that you guys have a powerful cleric, and I was wondering if he or she or they might have
Fallon.
found. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
She's not sharing apparently, but Valen apparently, if he's powerful enough to maybe have a spray spell.
He kind of looks
looking-
at you as like, officially, Valen does not have any spell.
We're gonna.
Unofficially. I promise I won't tell anyone anything. Honestly, this is just
He
me.
might. I do not know. I am not. I allow him to practice his magic because it is essential to the survival of Zemlya.
Ik heb hier geen actieve geheugen.
For a outsider, Valen has proven crucial in our survival.
He's a very kind man.
I'd like to meet him because maybe he can. I have like pictures and objects that belong to my mother, so maybe
She will look at Martha like,
He's a cleric of Saloon.
that I would. Yeah.
Officially sanctioned, he is none of that.
Ik heb hier geen actieve geheugen.
But that is, of course,
Something
trust
I don't
me.
know.
I don't care about official or unofficial things. I truly admit that it's slightly for my own personal thing. My mother is missing, lost, captured, absolutely bonkers, gone insane, out of her mind. And I would like to find her and just looking for any options. Do you know, perhaps have books or people that know about Mount Feldmore? I really don't want to ask too much.
No, yeah.
you as a person Pavloved me into now everything your mother is. I just you know exactly what I mean.
Miller, we also came here for a reason, did we not?
Yeah, we did. So
You're gonna
I know I am talking a lot. So House Ignis in the Kiara Dynasty, they you heard what?
Perfecting the transcendence.
Do you know how? Well, they kind of took
Yep, no, go on.
they kind of took my sister and they're using her as a battery. No, that's
No!
It doesn't look like he's considering it, but it's more like he's thinking of like, would that even work? Would
yeah,
it be
like the theory is great.
that might work.
I'm fairly certain from the reports we heard while traveling. I'm fairly certain it has worked.
And she is at this point not looking at him at all. She's just basically counting towels. So, as the House Ignis is like growing like super strong and stuff, they're becoming like a real danger to the entire Tinian kingdom. And I need an army.
There's also a very big chance that if they're done performing, getting their techniques better on the Argenas, they might move on to other genasi if they have not already.
Become a
Should be.
master of all elements.
Finished conquering Kiara, I am certain they will come for you.
It is
Well,
more
not
the
specifically, but
I could lend you an arm. On one condition.
What?
Defeat the Mistrals.
Oké.
Oh no.
The ones that rebels and the ones that are like, okay.
fuck this shit.
The riots.
I cannot lend you an army as long as the Mistrals are attacking our front.
that is
Okay, hear me out. What if their army stop attacking, and my parents are still alive.
Mistrals will always be a threat.
Okay, but what if my dad comes with me? Like, I'm just trying hypotheticals here because I don't want anyone to suffer and die, and I miss Cass.
You don't need the guy to come back at this point.
Okay.
I just missed
In
it.
his hand is a extremely small pearl.
Oh god.
Oh, swallow that! We learned that!
What?
It's an extremely small pearl.
We did that with Hegel.
But it is an extremely small pearl of
Open.
it's almost a rainbow color. Inside it, there's this swirling color. He holds in his hand. Takes it very I need you to defeat the mystery. That is all I can ask. If not, I cannot lend you now.
I get that, and I think I'm gonna ask my dad for an army.
That is the
And-
most awkward thing you have ever
It's kind
said.
of like immediately like you see his a scowl kind of dark.
I mean, if
That's-
there's an army with us to Ignis, it's less army here. And I will still ask him to stop fighting because I don't like this.
We'll have this conversation with you later.
Yeah.
Gonna kill her, Dad.
Hold out your hand.
That I don't
Hold out his
want
hand.
to be involved in
Roll.
this. It's fine.
Everyone, you hear Willow scream.
Oh.
Extreme agony.
Leave
I will immediately just grab onto Marek. I mean, immediate.
Other arm also
Smart.
Smart.
Smart. That is very smart.
Head.
You see Mari struggling, but I know that I'm not gonna beat you either.
You just arms,
to you.
he, head.
We just.
screaming in my ear.
She wanted to talk to Eliza. This is what she has to do for it.
Oh, I don't think this is bad.
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, I don't think it is. I think I'm gonna have to share more information.
As you take it, you like scream.
God, I think I just became deaf.
Sorry.
Zeg je?
Stop it!
No, but you scream in pain.
Bloody murder.
Oh,
Read it on the chat, dude. Oh,
I
wait.
can see it all the time.
I
Uh,
cannot.
But as you
Links.
scream,
Yes.
your arm, you see this your arm spark,
Oh,
energy
yeah.
fly around, and just
What the fuck? What's happening?
I'm merging, or basically it's being triggered.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
The fuck? This is basically like a magic detect, but make it different.
Make it bomb magic.
Yeah.
It is magic detection, but make it fucking
Torture.
Everything changed with how Ignis attacked.
yeah.
Bella.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Bella. Bella, I love you.
But yeah, as you search, you
They
feel
take
your,
breaks.
oh god.
Bella said, they take breaks?
It was first.
Yeah, but we're live.
Okay.
Normally you could just.
What is happening?
Well, this is a search.
You gotta
Is it?
Yeah, again.
Oni.
I
Move
don't.
from the thing, like you can see
Yeah.
it basically inspired.
Yeah, great. Another
search.
one. I don't know what the other one is too.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
If you want to know my goal again, I'm not gonna say it.
If it's again Tony you're targeting,
It would be funny.
Yeah.
it would be very funny.
Also kind of sad.
Yes.
Five.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
You
four.
can roll me a d20.
Uh-oh.
I heard
He
four.
said it's a cool one.
There's just 5.
13.
Yes.
Hey. No, it wasn't a cool one.
Oh.
You get a
Nothing
magical
seems
trick.
to happen.
Uh-oh.
As usual.
As you flickered out.
Do we have our thing?
You felt like as it searched, you felt
Yeah, I
the
was just
skin
like,
everywhere. You
No,
felt
I
like the
don't.
skin
I don't
was
have prep.
igniting.
Hey,
Like,
no, I do have. I
burning.
not have a
Oh, this is way too happy.
So happy.
Your
skin is burning.
For a moment, but you kind of like shook out.
I do have
Sometimes
hair.
I need some happy music.
To tell you the surge is you saved versus death, which is a d20 for 10 above, or your skin would have burned from your body.
Burn. That's funny though.
Fun.
That is- That's iconic. Ironic.
You try sending it.
Oh my god!
This
Jesus.
this
You
page
think
is
it's
iconic. This page is chronic, but his ass is iconic.
Hmm.
don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means. Okay. I don't know what it entails. Like,
No.
people keep saying and things keep happening, and I don't know
No,
what.
it's just about so if you
Uh-oh,
don't
panic attacking
understand
coming.
what she meant.
She's so close
Willow.
to having a panic.
Willow.
attack.
Don't.
Willow.
Why is
You know what happens? Take a breath.
Cool,
Why is that mean?
collect- She stops
Easy.
breathing.
Oh my-
Easy.
Just
Cool,
she's
calm,
angry.
and
She's
collect.
very.
I am
I'm
calm and collected.
So,
Everything is going
I
to be
am
awesome.
Willow of
Yay.
Yes,
Mistral,
for Willow.
Destroyer of the moon.
Ooh, there we go.
We really can't have any secrets.
No,
can
it
we?
was
You're doing pretty well.
And as he holds out this pearl, you may make me an arcana.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, but now I'm not an intelligent person.
No.
So, you would.
But is it in? Wait, what do I have? It's
Yeah.
I am an
9.
intelligence.
It's a roll for Siri.
Wait,
anyway.
wait, Arcana. Wait, is it intelligence or Arcana? It's both the same.
Arcana.
It's
Arcana,
nine.
Arcana is
But
Like for Brandon would have been like 27.
you know, but this is something you do recognize. Like you've seen it before. You can't. I mean, you can place it where, but you've seen it before.
That's terrifying.
I get a gist. I get the gist.
These are used as.
Bless you, bless you.
I mean, this is these are used
Thank you.
as almost like power
Interrogation.
cells.
My
Okay. No, I get the gist. I get the gist. Sorry, I guess that's true.
Mitochondria, the power.
This is it. This is my breaking point. I'm gonna go home.
Okay,
Do
bye.
you?
Yes.
You're going back to the sea.
Under the sea.
I'm going back to the sea,
Yeah.
which is dangerous, so I'm
That's
gonna
about-
die.
What he
Can't
holds
do
you-
it. Can't do it.
He climbs, closes it. You see stone grow around it, and then gives it back.
I can't do it.
No. 54.
Also don't know what I'm doing.
I am.
Oh,
Transcend.
I can't.
Transcend.
Did you just?
I can.
I tried and I can't.
Yeah, we did try. You can.
Yeah.
You're a mystery. You must know.
You know.
I think I'm the only one that can hear.
Yeah.
I tried.
I
will.
Wait, sure about that.
Well, for this
Yeah,
group.
so I was about to say.
No, I said for this group. Talking about this group.
I
tried.
tried that he said like prove it. She like that's the thing that she did with Beacon, like trying to turn her hand, like transcend.
How far do you try?
Oh, like she just at the like if it works, she would stop like the moment it happened. Like oh fuck.
Well, like I mean, it's the same as what you've seen before. It's like as you do, it doesn't turn into air, but you see like magic spark and like fire and like.
Ass up.
Nope. Nope. Cool, calm, and collected. Cool, calm, and collected.
I mean,
It's the only thing that works.
no, but I was thinking more of like and you still understand Elvish, right?
Yeah.
Like just very instinctively, this is just something where I was like, I was more thinking about the thing the Aaron said that there is a way to help me. Or, excuse me,
Elvish.
it happens.
Elfish.
It's an Elvish.
Yeah, what do you
It's,
understand?
The thing that the Aaron said that there is something in House Emnia that could.
Oh yeah.
No. There was something House Emily that could fix the moon. There was something else that could help with the surgery, but it was not in Zomnia. There were two different things. And we mixed those up.
That's what I misremembered.
We
Got it.
mixed those up. We don't know where the
Where the artifact is.
No, we don't. But there is something in Zomnia that could fix the moon.
Got it.
I don't
And
like
we
this
guess
face
it's
you're-
valid.
No.
I know what it is.
Well, I mean, I like your face, but you know,
It's
Wow.
smart.
Sorry.
What do you expect?
I've been mean to him a long time.
Well, can't do much more for you.
You just handed her a pearl. That was
But
it.
I will give you a cut. You're allowed to stay in this palace, not show your face to the outside world. If people outside discover who you are, you will be lynched for that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you. Do not betray.
What is happening?
So he keeps building towers and I keep knocking them over. It's like how does it?
How long am I allowed to stay here, and what should I do while I'm here?
Will you help us?
I don't know.
We only defend ourselves.
I don't know. I haven't
Your
talked to
people
my
are using
parents.
forbidden techniques to destroy us.
Yep.
Essence spender. Was it essence?
No.
Essence.
I think Essence Reapers is from a whole different game.
That's in League of Legends.
We are here to.
Nerds.
We are trying to
Essence.
get his sister out of Ignis.
Yeah,
Ignis.
Ignis?
Ignis. We're trying to help his sister out of
Ignis.
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 Well, I'm afraid.
Not the one with her accent.
I'm afraid our house won't hold much longer. But
Balls.
you're free to choose what you wish to do.
Just wanted to live in a cabin and own a goat somewhere and visit, and now the moon is blown up, and I thought maybe Eliza could help me. We're at first name basis now, I don't know why. And I just don't know what's happening, and it's scary, and there was a portal to hell that opened, and like the moon blew up, and then everyone died, and I have seen the moon, and there's someone on there still, and I think he's dead.
Miss Willow of Miss Willow,
Everything you
Mhm.
I need an answer. Will you
Talk
help
to
Demlia
Elf.
against the assault
Man,
of the Miss?
what the fuck?
You're free to say no. I will not judge you. If so, I wish you out of my castle.
Do you need an answer now?
a full week. At least. Sorry.
Just choose.
Green.
It is your decision.
I cannot help you. I'm
Do
sorry.
know that right now every country is standing alone.
You mean every house?
Country.
Oh, country.
Houses are countries.
Basically, the houses are provinces, but based on how he's talking, he doesn't see the Tinian kingdom
That's
No,
one
kingdom
country.
anymore.
Oh.
so he just sees each individual house now as a country.
This is why Willow keeps saying houses.
I
Saying
think
countries.
This man.
That's
not
why I'm
real.
confused. There's confusion here.
Like the top three are definitely. But it's fine. Mara's not gonna tell that.
I will say, if you assist us, we will push back against this law and we'll have as least violent as possible.
What about my parents? And what about my brother? What about my sister? And
Your parents will be executed.
oh,
I think the brother
Just
is
as much as
not-
I will be executed if your parents.
what about me? What about my brother? What about my sister?
My advisor, and according to you, you're not involved in this. Which means that the people here will not want you. Well, the people here.
Wow.
Who knows
Do you
what's there?
remember in the first place?
I don't.
What if I helped you? And
You'll be a
Uh-oh.
betrayer to your own family.
well, that too, but that was actually not where I was going with the sentence. But we can prepare my own house. I House Mistral would lose. At least that maybe, I don't even know. Maybe you would lose. I don't know. But they would lose, and I would forever be seen as Mistral, and therefore if the war's over, I still be killed. So I don't
we are
see a
not
win
killing
here.
all Agons.
No, you won't. But I would.
Neither will our people.
Jade tried to wake me up with a rock in my face multiple times, and it did wake me up.
Jade.
That's how we got.
He's
We
captured.
saved her after the army kind of ravaged the town, and she was like stuck. And
No,
she was
it's
starved and dehydrated, and at some point she apparently figured out that Willow is Willow, and then she tried to kill her in the middle of the night. And we did bring her into the city, and that's how we got captured in the city, because we were trying to make sure she was not going to be gone.
Willow, you care about your friend who is here?
Yeah.
What would happen to him if Semlia loses?
At this point, she just starts crying.
You started.
I will not let us Mistral take this house. I will embrace it.
I will say kill that animal.
Oh no!
Oh no, please no.
You see, I feel like both Shauna and Emma are like,
I'm looking for a group of people. They are now residing in Ignis.
Same here.
If we help you, could you help us get them? Could you promise it to me?
I can spare one army. My people after this battle will probably be mostly decimated. I'll be leaving myself quite defenseless if Osgarum Krim.
I do not need an army. I just need some strong fighters.
the way
Did
I
you hear how
would
it's
tell
going,
this
like-
man, I can't.
Yeah, how you got him go like.
Yeah.
Will more houses be? Wouldn't be more houses be glad if House Mistral would be gone?
If we take the territory of House Mistral and Osgarum is only attacking House Mistral for its territory, they will in return attack us.
The alliance.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
I would offer you
What
my
do
help
know
if you
about
could
what's
help
going
me.
on in?
Which has surprisingly created one of the most strongest groups in our kingdom.
I'm not really surprised.
you-
Health works are way better than people think they are.
Their combined strength might rival that of House Doom.
Mark keeps still face, but I can't help but laugh. I'm
Could
sorry.
we-
I know things that I'm not
we-
sharing it with this man.
Could you have a moment with just the group to converse?
Rude.
I could hear you. I could hear you.
No,
Through
but
the
like,
walls.
it's like close.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like it wasn't close. It's like a close ball.
At the moment, they seem
First
like
of
the
all, why
best
did you
bet
get
we
mad at
have
me
to
when I said
Ignis.
Why did you get mad at me when I
You
said
don't-
this?
I don't need
She
that.
doesn't
It does
have
not
to
help me
breathe.
with being like calm.
I don't know.
Apparently,
It's an narcissistic thing.
so a bit mostly cool, calm, and collected verbs.
At this point, she sat down and she's just full on crying.
Mark just sits down next to her. It's like, it's fine.
It's going to be okay.
Like who just
Saga
stands
will,
there? Just like,
Saga will walk over to Willow and like place her hand on her shoulder and then take her cloak.
Yeah,
No!
And just hand your cloak back to you. And take
Back.
it
Damn it.
No, that's so completely valid.
Right now, I would say that House Zemlia is the best option in getting into House Ignis. Otherwise, we have to go to Mistral, and I do not think they will help us. As you said, they do not care.
But we would still have to help them to defeat my parents, and we would still have
And
to
maybe
go to Mistral.
if
They're
you
gonna
stop
be
crying, you
Yeah.
could convince them to like, see a different opinion about your parents, not kill them at the end. Try something else. But if you keep crying, you will lose any sense of power you have in this place.
They
Not
killed his wife, and
Yeah,
they
I
killed
was-
his daughter.
I was just about to say, Saga, there is no way this man will let them live. Let's be honest. I wouldn't
I
either.
to be honest. I
Yeah,
get
and they
that.
would kill him as well.
So
I get that.
I feel like that.
This town would
This is why I wanted to stay out of here.
this town would
Exactly.
probably be one of the closest
No,
things
no,
that
this was
would get to
decision.
my home. So I
Ooh.
would, if I
Respect
could,
me.
defend it.
No.
It's like Saga. Sorry.
I am not repeating myself. That was quite a nice secret of myself, and I'm not repeating it.
You know-
I get it. I get things. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said Kingsford.
Yeah.
It's Stonewall. It's literally just Stonewall. It's Lord Stonewall, Sir Stonewall.
Oh,
It's-
Lord Zemley.
It's
Stonewall
Lord
is like
Sylvia.
Oh, yeah, that's
his
the nickname.
His nickname.
Iron.
Okay, Lord Zemley.
I
it's
would like to help this man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Otherwise, we have to
Sorry
I
go.
for-
just want to stay out of all the wars.
Same,
Guys,
but
I feel like you keep forgetting that technically, my allegiance lies with House Dunyan.
I have no allegiance.
Yeah, I kind of do.
I am born.
But as I
with
said,
Ireland, so I guess I have allegiance there.
Zemlya would
Sort
be
of, yeah, you would probably depends on how much.
Zemlya would be something of the closest
He's
to
not
my
that
home.
loyal. He's just like
So I would love to defend it. If I
even my
could.
parents weren't loyal. They just made the food.
I
for
just
us.
want to stay out of it, honestly. I just want to take this week, like resupply, reconvene, and just go to House Ignis ourselves and figure it out from
Then
there. Because
we
we
leave?
can't.
But then you would have on your consciousness that you could have helped this man. And
Yeah.
If he dies.
Or
then
otherwise,
it's
I
on you.
would have on my but I also would have on my conscience that I would kill my friend's parents.
I don't want my family's blood on my hands.
Yeah.
And I do
Well,
not
on
want
my
this
hands.
man's blood on my hands.
Well, if it has to come to this man, who has already lost so much, I'm a horrible human being, or my parents, who have so much more to live for, then I am picking
Would you?
my family.
You said your parents really don't care about you, didn't you?
I don't know if they care about me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't your parents
they
know
would've-
about your sister
Yeah.
being used as a battery right now?
What?
Do your parents know your sister's being used as
I
a battery?
don't know. I've not talked to them. I sent them a letter and they don't know where I am, so they can't send a letter back. And I'm scared.
I would
to message
assume.
them.
I would
I
assume they would
can
know.
always just message
Fine,
them.
message them.
Fine. I will. I will.
This is the third time that I hear Willow asking for magic help. What the fuck?
Just then.
Jesus, what am I gonna say? Do I even? Yeah, I think by now I'm familiar with Echo of Mistral, and I've been to Dungeon, so I feel like at some point somewhere in like the corner for just like that's an error doesn't know. Oh, that sounds like Echo. It's like, Lord Mistral.
Are you okay?
No, don't even use words on that.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Mari, a cleric,
Friend of Willow.
you're counting for me?
Yeah.
Friend of Willow.
Shocking moment, don't you?
Jesus.
Calm down.
Do you know Gasp is being used as a battery?
Are you
That-
aware
That's.
I
I don't think that's the thing.
Yes.
to go.
whole situation? That is how I'm asked. That is how I'm asking it.
Shoot, Willow, betray you.
But no, that's
Do you care about Willow?
yeah. Can you, no. By the way, Mari is. I am saying this out loud because Mark needs to know. I need someone to count for me. But Mari is sending this message in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just trying to.
Yeah. No, I get that. Like, so we have. What? How much words do I have?
You are now 14.
I'm now at 14, and I said I am Mari. I'm a cleric. I am friend of Willow's. Are you aware of Gasp's full situation? We want to help, and that is it.
We want to help.
Yeah, you have 7 left.
I don't need.
Have
What am I gonna?
Do you care about
25
Willow?
words back.
Can you ask, do you care about
Yeah.
Willow? That would be
You
sad.
have 25 words for reply.
Yeah, but.
Never know.
His response. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
You're just like Jurgen, just fuck off.
Even my mom was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
Tony, who's Willow?
If he said that, then I'm like, "Okay, we're going."
We won't know.
Knowing what they will respond.
It really depends.
My perception's so good I can hear it through your ears. He called you a bitch.
Let me connect with the people already.
What's the gesture?
I low-key want this message.
Just what?
Mel, I love you too from Mel.
You can really
Some time ago.
Hey, chat. Or
You can you.
Mari wants this message in private. I'll see. I'll tell Mari. Bye, guys.
To just not send
Yeah,
it to me.
just do it.
Just go.
Just
You
go.
know what? No, maybe that's for the best because then
Yeah.
I can like have
reaction to
Yeah.
it.
Tony, if we're in the castle all day, we're gonna end with the secret.
Yeah,
Because then it has happened. But I
Yeah.
want it out this session.
Yep.
Fair. Dog, just get you.
You know-
Where's the ball? In the ball.
Oh, your head
Quickly,
far
so-
hurts.
the ball.
Oh man.
By the way,
Because it might also immediately
Andrea,
have a reply.
you know what
to
the cool
like,
want to say
please.
before this entire message? Oh, you wanted the blood in hand? Now I'll take it.
I will say, your forehead is quite hard.
I-
Oh my god.
I got a hard head.
Yeah, what is the thing? I will
Slammed
take
your
it.
forehead into my shoulder.
If it also stops the entire alliance between Willow with Mistral and Garoon, I will take it.
Okay,
Fuck
one
it.
thing I have
If-
to say, I really need
House
to
Mistral is
write down
trying
all the
to
houses
gain
for which
land
race, because I don't know which
by
Dragonborn
killing
race it is.
people,
Like one,
Saga's
everyone
gonna
is.
have
Oh,
it.
thanks.
You want this?
I want a page.
I also would ally with the 70.
Yeah.
Like,
I said, Saga said
That.
that Zemlia would be most, has
Yeah,
been
Dunian
the
was
closest to
Dragonborn, okay.
her home
Yeah.
than anything
They're
else.
number one. It's also in order.
and Mark said
Well,
like
it's
Mark said
actually-
you kind of have allegiance
Then I know-
to Garoon, but how loyal were you? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
you
right,
brought
Dunian?
food.
yeah, I brought the
What is
food.
it?
Like,
I
I'm
think
not
I'm
like
quite
a
alright with Dunian.
oranje.
Yeah,
And I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's so
I
It is my son.
he's
I
like,
am pretty
he's
sure.
like, and your parents. My parents were like, okay, we bring the food.
I
still
wait.
need
I
to
have
look
an
at your
Earth
design.
Genasi friend.
So,
I will look
if
it
it's
up.
possible.
Yeah,
I will-
how evil are you, by the way? For Ring of Valor, so they have to, so they have to play two characters.
You guys-
Again.
You guys kept like saying Mark sending you looks. I wasn't even looking at Mark. I have
No,
no
but
clue.
Mark was looking at you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I have no clue what Valen is doing. I have absolutely no fucking
Mark was
idea.
constantly just.
Yeah.
He is just now sitting in the chamber, whacking one out.
I was basically when Mark said, "Yeah, we've been very powerful." Like, only thing I did was this, and that was it. I have no fucking clue about anything that Valen did.
Oh, I hear laughter. Uh-oh.
I heard this.
I know
I
backwards,
didn't hear shit.
but I don't know current. I thought he was upset. That's how I'm
That's
far.
lucky.
Things over 20.
Hello,
God.
my loves.
So stream, we just sent the message. Let's give it to Mara for a moment, and I gotta quickly measure something.
Oh, I don't have an Earth Gen. I thought
What,
I had
you
an
gotta
Earth
click what?
Genesi friend, but I
Measure
don't.
something.
Measure.
We're getting attacked. They know our location.
I don't know. I don't.
Mark just looks up, actually like surprised, like your father was in fact not even where you had not yet found your sister.
Oh, it's just you message
Huh?
just got
What?
intercepted.
The letter you sent to him saying that you lied and that you did, or in fact do not have your sister has not arrived. So I kind of had to tell him. He said he will deal with it. Is that filthy? You know, see, I will deal with it or something. But I'm hoping that my friendly DM will send me this so I can my audio processing brain.
There's like a loading screen.
Yeah, the letter Willer sent never
Yeah.
arrived, so
The-
they
the
don't
let-
know about.
The one of us sent 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So,
Not sorry.
That's very long time.
yeah, it was a very long time.
So
Was
I
that the
just
letter
left-
that I first dropped?
It would have
Oh.
been easily enough time for it to actually physically arrive.
So
Yeah.
something
Wasn't
went
it the
wrong.
first one
Yeah.
that you sent
So
from the
is that-
first post out?
I think Valen also didn't get my letter. That's my guess.
He would not have read it.
That one hurt so much more.
This is Willow
You're
Powell.
like-
No, thank
you're
you.
like- You don't know.
I don't know.
So entire
There
Willow
is-
Powell.
there is.
No. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
Just left on red.
He is ghosting you.
Because
Honestly,
he's dead.
No,
Poor guy.
because his
Poor Willow.
God told him to.
And you know, when gods tell you to do things, it's really hard to ignore
Just,
it.
just think about it.
Okay.
Half a cleric, sending, scrying, everything, and nothing. There must be a reason.
Yeah.
Well, cat. It's fucked up.
So my background
always
is dead.
Fucked up broeder. Het is helemaal fucked up broeder.
hello, English people.
Okay, Mark.
Oh, yeah, no, I misexplained a little bit. It's like he basically said he will get her, he will make sure she gets home safe.
So we're going to Mistral.
No, we are going to Ignis because they are going there.
Yeah.
We are going to Ignis and we are leaving Zambia.
We are
We
leaving
need to
them.
restock. I mean, that's my working theory.
We are letting them die. But we might be able to do something about it. I'm not okay with that.
I'm sorry, but the conversation completely switched from the beginning of this day to the end of the day. You were killing an innocent not Zemlian.
You
Something.
something.
I wasn't killing anyone.
Killing a random sister.
I have never said I would kill her. I was gonna knock her
What is
out.
it?
I feel like
You
you were
do guys
the
do
first.
like changing my plans, don't you?
Yes.
What?
So
We
you
fucked
do-
up his plans again.
Of course, we're the best at it. You know that.
You let me be.
We just completely.
Yeah, no,
we just
We
do
had
a
this
complete
conversation at the
180.
beginning of the game. Like,
I want to do 6 minutes. I want to say.
It's like in just like in sleeping.
Yeah, no, it's
I was
pretty good. Pretty good.
That's basically
Yeah.
Of course,
the
forest.
The
River the shadows.
Oh, yeah.
That forest. Okay. So I hear what you're saying, but if we choose to help Zemlia, innocent people in Mistral are gonna die. If we help Mistral, people in Zemlia are gonna die. The best guess is to just go to my sister, let everything here be played out. We are not one to play a role in this war that I probably just helped start in. And I just really want my sister back, okay? And I'm this close to having a panic attack. You don't want a panic attack. And I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. Thank
No,
you.
we really don't.
Could we
Activity
not?
was saying
This is me thinking
This one
to
is
try
the-
and find a compromise.
Yes.
Could we not
That's when she
try and
does it.
help them at least push the force back that they have now? Bring it back into balance, and then we.
So then we have to go to
I-
Mistral first, back them to
No, we stay here. We help them and to bring back the balance, push them back.
No, because then we will be killed on sight if we meet House Mistral.
They will
in
not know we
Ignis.
were helping them.
I think they will. We are not. We are not the only clerics. With sending, do we have something? I don't know if you have something.
I am
I am
sending.
assuming
I have
so.
no one to send it to. They're all dead.
I feel that. I'm basically just sending like other for other people. But besides that,
I am not okay with leaving them.
are
We're
you
staying
not?
here a week. If in the week something happens and we can help them, we help them, and then we leave to House Ignis.
Yes, I was just about to say because with how
So
he
which station next to
sounded,
the
and I will look at my
So
DM for a
which
little
station
bit,
next
but
to
with
the
how he
device?
sounded, if I'm correct, well, Mistral sounded very adamant on bringing. He did say her, but I'm guessing gas.
And
That's my
maybe
guess.
we can try
Oh.
and send them messages again to see if they're hurrying up. Because maybe if they are sending an army, the army that is about back on these walls
That
might
is-
also diminish.
That is what I'm thinking. Like maybe they will stop the siege here to bring, because that was the theory I had. That was the
Yes.
problem I had since the beginning. If they have an army to spare to attack House Zemlia, why
Wait.
would they not send them to save?
Yeah,
The
so
daughter.
maybe that would help.
Did you tell them where Gasp is?
Yes. I said House Ignis, so the
Yeah.
we also don't know exactly.
So
where
we
she
will
is.
stay here for a week, and if nothing changes, if the army
Yeah.
and we keep sending messages.
I think we need to restock, replan, refuel,
Regroup.
Get the
Regroup.
clothes.
I will.
everything.
I will offer.
Everything.
I will offer this house my help for this week. All the difference I can make, I will do. Because I'm not heartless.
I'm not heartless either. I have a very big heart and it's beating for everyone.
Nah.
Dude, no, that is unfair.
I can't really.
You
help.
are.
I'm
I
sorry.
am sorry, Saga, but you are an outsider to this. So they are asking about from Willow to give up. You're 28, right?
Yes.
To give up 28 years of life that she'd known for something that happened in the past for us the past 2 weeks. Because this is for them this has been going on for a while maybe, and for you this has been going on for a while. But we were stuck in the Feywild for like 2 months. This is new, and all of this is new. You cannot expect from any of us, to just give up all that we know and all that we believe in just out of just good faith. Because honestly, like I said, I just want to get out of here because there's no good option. Either innocent people on that side die or the other, and if we leave, also people die. But if we do something, people die. So people are dying either way. So I'd rather spend my time doing the things that we were planning to do, which was save Willow's sister, than get caught up in some political war that if I pick a side up, I will have 3 sides on my ass. Because again, House Dunian is scary. they told me explicitly, like, dude, stay away from the lowest houses. And I'm not doing a very good job.
Mm.
And he won't be. I mean, the low,
some respect.
there are 8. There are 8, and he said to me the lowest 5. Do the math. I think you can do that.
Mari,
I'm trusting you.
Mari, I understand your beliefs and I understand where you're coming from, but the world you are living in is not the world I would love to live in. So I'm trying to change what I can do,
That is fine, and I am not.
and if that is for a week,
Yeah, I am not stopping you. It's like I said, if you want to do this week, but I don't think after this week we could at most like push back some of the forces, and then that's it, without getting ourselves caught in a political and an actual war. Because this,
I have been
I
caught
don't
up in this war for
I don't
longer
do
than you could imagine.
I don't do politics very well. That's why I like to see more than no politics. There, it's just shoot up be shot.
I would love
This
to
is why
see it
arena
one
is
day.
fun.
Yeah,
I have been
I
in
agree.
this war for longer than I would
I
love.
could schmeck.
And I would love to see the end of it.
I can get like I've been alive for 86 years, and if it's not for them fighting the dynasty, they are fighting each other.
Or something else.
Or something else. This is why I usually stay near the islands, because they are peaceful, they are friendly people. They just also stay and don't mind their business.
I was born into this, and I will die into this.
Yeah, probably. Same. What's fucked up, and I do really get where you're coming from, and I will not stop you, and I might even help you from.
I
with
will be
helping.
here for a week. I will just help them
I will, however,
strategizing, and I will leave you to stocking up and making more plans. I will be here.
On another note, while we
Mm.
have a little private space, a little
Cute.
bit, a little creep.
Yeah.
There is a diamond in my bag. If one of us ever goes down, and it's me,
Fair.
So that you know.
I know the spell. I've never.
we
revived
might.
someone.
You know what? Just in case, we
Never
should
had
do
the
another
time.
I hope I will go down last.
What? No, I've never revived you
Carry
as
your
well.
body.
No, I know.
one.
No,
You
I'm
know
just
what? No,
joking.
I hope that I'm down last, or her, because we are the only one that can revive people.
But let
Or
us
just
talk
don't
to the
force
people
here.
outside because we've been in the queue for too long.
Yeah.
So Willow, dry your tears.
Stay calm. Stay cool.
Nothing
and
happens.
Dude,
No, I cannot fly. I cannot fly.
Ew!
Can I just
Embrace.
grab my sword and like bang the handle on the side?
Then it goes down.
yeah, no, Mario was definitely like this time, like actively,
No,
like
no.
bonking the handle.
Okay.
Ding.
No, I'm not.
And breaks.
Yeah.
And then I'll
I need to find Smitty.
put it back.
Ooh.
Sorry. My mic, it happens more often than anything.
Yeah.
I'll just put
I will stay loyal to my family until I know more from their side. I cannot make a decision right now without knowing them.
And apparently, Miss Mitchell was also not aware of Gasp's situation.
Very much simply do not care.
I know that you don't,
Willow is actually not looking at him at all. She's like, I'm
but personally, from my own naive little hope I have left, I'm hoping that with this new information, they decide, to back the fuck off and go away and put their efforts elsewhere.
Yeah, that was with new information.
Yeah, the Gasp situation.
that their sister is being used as a
Yeah,
battery.
that's being used as a bathroom.
Ah.
So
Again, I am a cleric.
I
want to put it out there.
something we are hoping is that maybe that if they are trying to get the sister back, that their armies outside your city might diminish as they're sending more.
He kind of like
tanks.
he kind of immediately looks down and is like kind of like, oh shit, like kind of surprised look. Yes, I think that might be the case.
Do with that information what you
Or,
will.
no, depending on how much that hatred of Ganassia flourish, they will just exterminate every Ganassia.
Yeah, I don't think we fix the problem big, but the efforts will be put
Whatever you're
in.
doing now, whatever you've done,
This is
you
not
are
the-
you're
yes,
ending the
not
war
the
very.
But we're probably starting another.
No,
Oh.
we're ending this war very quickly.
Right.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
If it is alright with you, would you like to stay here a week?
You may stay here a week.
And I would love to offer my help in strategizing any war efforts of trying to.
I would appreciate the help. Sure. Spend the week to make the. This is the system, so it seems to be very tiny. It's just kind of sitting around. You may make the palace your palace. Get familiar with some of the servants. Put in one of our servants. You might be the perfect.
Good. We would love to lend a hand.
I can live.
I want to feel useful, like actual useful.
We'd love to lend a hand.
I've been just vibing here.
Yeah.
Or just a question. If I were to try transcendence again, is there like a safe place where I will not blow up the entire kingdom on accident?
No.
Okay,
No, good to know.
let's not do that.
It's really
Let's
weird,
not
actually.
try that then.
After what happened, I don't want to see Transcendence.
She looks defeated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I, not your fault. You don't know.
I mean, to be fair, it was not my.
You don't know.
I feel like we should leave you to your business now. Maybe we
What?
could go somewhere where we could.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, what servant or can you send them to us?
They are an elf. You might city. You might.
A city elf. You know,
I
the
do not know
well-known
what-
city elf.
No.
I just look for.
I think I know which elf we're talking
I
about.
think
But
I
they
know
have like
myself as a character.
they have the skin like more your skin.
Like
Like I
Captain
am.
of the Guard.
Yeah, they're. I would say they're not.
They don't have these.
No,
Wrong
I-
hand. They don't have these.
Yeah,
and they do not have
The
the.
city elf.
No.
It makes me quite happy
I
to know that
am-
there's a title now, city elf.
I wish I
You
could.
are our city elf.
Out of
I
character.
said
I think of Dragon Age, I think of
Yeah,
city elves, they
so-
are slaves.
My-
They are
My
no,
family?
they are
Slaves
more.
are apparently outlawed.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the city elves. To quickly describe city elves, to you,
No,
'cause
like,
you all know
basically
this.
No.
Science saga.
Most of you know this because the terms are quite basic. There's wood elves, and wood elves are elves that basically are nomads. They travel from woods to
Gangsters.
woods. No, they travel from woods to woods. City elves kind of do the same, but they travel from cities to cities. Like they
Cool.
kind of camp
Yeah.
in cities and slums and like.
Yeah, but
We
out
stay
of
outside of the
character,
city elves,
I
they
hear
just
Dragon
travel
Age
from
and city
island
elf.
to
Yeah.
Wood elves are free, city
Like,
elves are slaves.
Yeah, they have the Dalish and.
Yeah.
We stay
Normal.
outside of the cities, and we're not going.
I feel
inside.
like Saga at this point should smart. I think it is best if you try to find.
Would I know if there's like a little conflict between this might just be me as a person having a prejudice against high elves?
Can I?
But that's because I mean all my high elves in my stories are villains.
They're stoned as fuck.
elves are well, elves. It's not like elves naturally like each other because they're all elves, but there's not like
There's not a certain disdain
Well,
for
like-
one's better
like
than the other.
the amount of disdain is the same you'd have to a shaman tribe. With like, why would you live in woods? You can live in the sea.
Yeah. No, okay, that's just like, why would you live in the city? Dude, have you seen the sea?
Yeah, kind of, and like they're just like
Why
how,
would you live
just
in
like
the
how,
woods?
just
dude?
like
Just
how, the-
standing here.
just like how the draw like, why would you all move every time and not build cities?
Why the fuck do you live in the sun?
Why do you live above ground? What the fuck is up with that?
And then you have the blood. Like, why do you not eat the hearts of your enemies?
Yeah, so weird.
Why didn't you move tribe from tribe to eat them? What?
What?
But
We still
no,
have
See it as a visual.
Out of
But
character, we
we
still have to kill
should
one of those for
take a moment for
Yeah.
ourselves
Back in the
and
day.
somewhere else.
Yeah, I need a coat.
Yes.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
need to
Wait.
get
Well,
warm
maybe
clothes.
maybe we can
I-
go together then.
Already.
yeah,
I
Find
I
it
don't know.
out.
Sir, Lord.
I'm happy that I have.
If
Person.
one.
we-
Sorry.
What
I
was it?
didn't say that.
It is very
Sorry.
pretty, but it is too much.
Yes.
Yes, like.
I need,
Yeah.
I need to
Paradigm.
switch from the advisor to the
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
I am still very new to cities. The only city I've actually ever been in is in Halcedonian. But do we need to stay in the noble district or
in the castle, so not outside of the castle.
even us?
Everyone, you are.
I need
Because
a coat.
my officer paraded you around town. There.
Eh.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it was very kind of him.
I cannot
So we
go
cannot-
towards the arena.
You know, sorry, dude. Maybe next
Have
time.
that coat. It's getting cold
We will
outside.
find
We don't
you
have
I
one.
do. Please make your for today stay within the chambers. My servants will make sure you.
Thank you.
I will probably have more questions, but
I'm gonna
be
go.
later. I will ask you.
We will probably
Fair.
do the same.
Yep.
Thank
It's
you.
been a day.
Thank you, King.
It's been a day.
It's just been
Still
a day.
bleeding.
Do you really not gonna help with that?
No, fine.
Could we look around to see if there's any like
Elf that could
Yeah,
maybe
no,
come.
No,
actually,
we were instructed to go to the
Yeah.
chambers.
Yeah, no. If you walk away, after like you turn, you're basically let loose.
Ew.
Like you're basically given directions
Go
and let
kids.
loose. That, like the king is basically giving you a seal of trust, trusting you that you don't steal anything. But kind of right as you go around the corner, who of you would be first?
no,
I feel like I would.
no.
This is 3 people that would be first.
I think I would be logically first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was pointing.
Yeah, that's cute.
I would be like right, like
I
one
am
yeah.
half step behind.
I'm standing behind.
Just
I
a
have
half
no
step.
idea where I'm going.
Like I
At
am
this moment,
breathing down
I know
the stairs.
I'm
it's
building
dead.
Up her chin and the steer.
Saga would walk next to you and just pat your arm.
Cool.
You
Got
think
it
you're
all.
letting
It's
me
not
go
a cool
back.
complex, it's just she's
Cool.
really sad.
I
She's
just-
just sad.
like mine.
It's like, no,
I
no,
understand.
I
it's
am
fine.
your-
We're in the
I
palace,
just
it's
realized
pretty.
you guys want to have a moment, but I don't think that's gonna fit in. what's
No,
gonna
that was
happen
all.
next.
That was. I just thanked him for the.
Oh, we can still fit it in.
No, because what's gonna happen next? And I'm gonna end the session after.
Oh, really?
Because I
Already?
Yeah, because it's gonna have to end here. There's like
There-
this is
there's
where
no
something
way.
else is introduced, and then it's
Someone.
Well, I
Someone,
thought
yeah.
maybe in the room we could.
Yeah.
with everyone around.
No.
No.
Privacy.
We get one room.
Basically, no, you all get individual rooms, but this is where you're caught out.
Yeah,
and then
this-
Then I need to.
This is
Okay,
where
could
we will
could we have the
introduce-
moment then? I don't want
There-
it in the hallway.
No, I get it. I know you want to have a moment. That's
Yeah.
why I'm asking in advance because this is where I plan to cut it off.
Yeah, I know. I want to have the moment, but I don't know if this is the right spot.
I mean, I can imagine that Willow's walking forward and she's basically crying, and I can see Moray and Ashana both being there to like.
Yeah, but
okay,
this
stay
is-
cool.
this is
so they
something-
can hang back.
You'd be in the hallway / like the throne room / the great hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, but if we could stop and just have a moment, then I'll be. I don't see this going walking.
No, yeah. I
Yeah.
think maybe then we just walk and you stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be in the throne room, but the king would be there.
Well, wasn't he
The
going
king
to
would
leave?
go to rest.
I
No,
was
the
going-
king is going to. Advisor would be there. King
Yeah.
is not there. Advisor, basically like staff. He wouldn't listen. The throne room is like very big, 60 foot high, probably 100 foot long.
Jeez.
I
Would
know.
there-
I just like my privacy, and this sucks.
Would there be a
Fair.
moment like
Yeah,
not this
Seb and
session,
I are
next
also
session,
willing to do
where
that.
we
Yeah,
would
next
have
session,
we would have a chamber scene
Yeah,
moment?
definitely. But I know they wanted to have it now, but there's not the logical order doesn't.
We also
Right.
made. We
Or you just
also
introduce
made
the person
180.
after the chamber scene.
No, because it's important that they're introduced now
Oh.
for something very specific sentence. That's why I asked. Like,
Yeah, I know, but I know that Saga will do this in private and not in a random throne room.
no, I get it, but that will be after.
Not a week waiting. Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Right. As you all move, you turn. Right, you turn around. You will notice a 5'7" in terms of height.
That's our height.
Yeah, that's our height.
Yeah, 5'7". They have.
It's
Let's not forget
small.
that I'm just small.
Wow,
okay?
it's not that small.
It's small from.
No.
This is now small. Also.
Oh no,
for
she's
me.
smaller than us.
No, we're 5'7".
No, we're 5'9".
You're bigger, but I. Because Shana was 5'7".
Yeah.
And she
Look
really
at
was
us. Look at us being tall.
So she's Shana's height.
tall.
She's got this long, light brown, curly hair that reaches just to her elbows. Mostly wearing things like green and a bit of brown in there because relatively.
No, I'm not original anymore.
They have a rapier with a silver handle in their belt. They have eyes with a deep shade of emerald green. They have like a very
A lot of green.
formal, uptight position.
What
Everyone
the
here got
color is.
emerald things.
Hmm?
Sorry, everyone just got emerald things.
Uh,
You were a bit
well,
closer
that is
than I
true.
thought.
Yeah, there's like 3 people.
Because I knew you were going to look at me.
It's brown fingerless gloves that cover her hands, and she seems to be wearing 2 necklaces. One is like more in her shirt, while the other is very clearly like a tree of, basically like the tree of life symbol. And as you approach, especially you three, you hear, "I heard you wish to speak to
Ew.
Oh.
Oh, that's Lucy's character.
Yes.
the
I knew she was going.
That I thought that was obvious.
Yeah.
Which is why it was
My
important.
mind was not.
Sorry.
I can do that.
Oh,
I just need help."
whatever it takes.
That's why I wouldn't
I-
end it.
Jesse!
And I will be there for that.
No.
No, I won't.
Oh yeah, do you not?
I am playing D&D with Flame.
Yeah. You'll be betray us.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You don't have
Play,
to.
which is so completely
Yeah,
valid.
that is-
We love play. We stand play. We're not streaming it, but we do stand play.
Yeah, we do stand play. That is very.
We have to say goodbye
Yes.
to the streamers.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Thank you all for watching,
Thank you
and
all for
we will
being
see you next week.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I will see you in
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You'll be fine.
I think so. I mean, I don't have anything planned, but sometimes I forget what the schedule is.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody wave. God dang.
No, I'm
Tony is also waving.